morning.
I like it.
Yeah, it's
I like
easier.
it. I like it on the button. Saves my voice.
Takes the weight off your shoulders.
Absolutely. No pressure.
Ooh,
There's always this pressure to gear up and do it.
It is. It is. It's too much for you.
And I'm happy I don't have to do it. I can just sit back, relax, and let the sound clips do the talking.
That's right. Just enjoy a Thursday morning.
We were supposed to have Eric Andre today, but he's sick or whatever. We were told yesterday he was sick.
He got food poisoning. And with the stuff that's gone in and out of his body on that program of his, I can buy it. I can buy it.
So we don't have Eric today, but we'll have a good show.
Ed Sheeran's coming
laughs.
in, right?
What's that?
Ed Sheeran?
No.
What?
Chris.
Oh. Oh.
Shearn.
Oh, man. I thought it was Ed Sheeran.
No.
Oh.
We don't have a prep sheet for Chris.
He's that guy from the Yankees.
Yes.
I mean, you didn't have one last time either.
I know. We always like to have one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A very nice one.
I'll make one up.
Thank you.
Chris Shearn, Yes Network. Fan of the show.
Oh.
Podcasting.
Those are just words.
Yeah.
He'll be in and...
I mean,
grew
I didn't
up.
think that they were red to begin with, so.
I always
Fair.
give him a little gander.
A little gander?
I always give him
Jim gives it the old college once over.
I do.
Yeah, that's right. And Kevin Farley is coming in. You may remember him from his work in the band Together, the boy band. Calculus was their big hit. I guess his brother was also an actor at some point.
Yeah.
Yes. So we'll talk to both those guys. I feel, though, in my heart, I feel bad for Permit Patty.
Because she had to leave her fucking pot job.
She had to leave. She is no longer in charge of the company that's making weed biscuits for dogs.
By the way, this is the beauty of us.
Yeah.
Of all of us.
Right.
We're a country
Right.
of fucking snitches.
Mm-hmm.
The whole country, all we do is snitch on each other.
It's fun.
And tattletale.
Yeah.
And rat. A whole country of fucking cunty little hall monitors. And then we get someone like her or another fucking fatso, the Barbecue Becky.
Barbecue Becky.
And we get mad because they're snitching on the phone.
Well, what we
There
do...
are white people snitching on black people, so I guess that's why white people want to get angry at them.
But you've missed a layer. What we like to do is snitch on the snitchers. So we like to be the ones who go out and push forward. Look how bad this person is because they're trying to point out how bad that person is. Right? Like we like to, the same way Barbecue Becky and Permit Patty like to call the cops on people that are either barbecuing or selling water. We like to go on Twitter and go, here's all the information about Patty.
You know, yes, but it's uglier than that. Because
Oh, no.
I think that people like that fucking Patty and that other one, that's who we are. That's the
Shit.
whole country of us. We're these fucking little shits.
We're a
on
bunch
the
of
phone
Permit Patties?
and fucking Barbecue Becky. Hey, look what he did. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. Look at it. And that is exactly who we are. We don't like it. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing to see yourself. It's like if you're a fucking drunk guy and you see somebody
Whoa.
else drunk, you're like, why do I act that way? That's exactly how all of us act, and we don't like seeing it on somebody else. So we get angry at that, and then we try to crush these people who we think are, they're calling the police on these people. That's all of us.
But it's because we would have done the same thing?
Not necessarily call the police, but that's we are just a whole country of little fucking babies who immediately tell on each other and who want to see other people get in trouble. That's what we are. That's all we do.
Yeah. We do like to see people get in trouble.
We fucking love it.
We do like to see people get into trouble. And we like to see that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why the response to being mad at somebody trying to get people in trouble is we can get the people who are getting people in trouble, we can get them in trouble.
Yeah. It's just, it's like I said, we're like literally running around in circles, biting our assholes out. It's terrible.
Well, people have this skewed vision of justice. Like, everybody wants to be a superhero. Everybody thinks that their vision of what things should be like is right. And so in their quest for what's right, they're the one, like because in my mind, I see this behavior is wrong. I'm the one that's going to step forward, and I'm the one that's going to change things. Because I'm right. There's no sort of like, well, people have different perspectives, and I think this is right, but that's just my opinion, so maybe I just go about my business. That doesn't occur. Right? I think, well, this is right, according to me. It makes sense in my mind. That's what it should be.
But it's funny that
And I'm going to punish if it's not.
But it's funny that it's come to this. Like, not only are we mad at people, we're just taking videos of people telling other people. The whole country, we're just cunts.
Well, you were saying that yesterday when we were playing Permit Patty. You were like, how's this news?
It's not news.
This isn't news.
Some asshole got mad that a kid was selling water, and now it's this
Right.
big racial thing. The press, whether you love or hate Trump, and it doesn't matter. He's right about the press. They fucking stink.
Well,
It's
not
woman
just- but it's
calls
not-
police on black girl like it's this racial thing.
You
She
can't
couldn't
just-
even see what color she was. She was fucking. When she got mad, she was inside. She just heard the kid yelling.
you can't just blame the press, though, because it's not like the press is creating this thing. It's the
No, you're right.
insatiable appetite that people have. Like
I'm just going by how I saw it written by the press.
totally, because they're not without fault,
Terrible.
but it's also the consumption of this type of information.
But we are literally just degenerating into taking videos of each other, telling on other people for doing things we don't like.
Right. There's this thing where I don't mind that video going sort of viral.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't mind people having a problem with that woman and passing it around. Like I would show Jess, hey Jess, look at this asshole woman calling the cops on this girl. Oh my God, what an asshole, right? And we can have that conversation and kind of almost laugh about it. It's water cooler chatter, right? But now we take that extra step and go, well, this needs to be reported on the front page of the newspaper. And there's like, no, you got it. There's a difference here. There's a cutoff. Just because people are talking about it doesn't make it news.
And that people's lives shouldn't be ruined over. Like, there's another one, the asshole. And then the people are hateable. Like, it does make it easy.
Of course.
Because they're hateable.
Well, the people are wrong, right? Like Permit Patty should not have called the cops on the girl
Of
selling
course
water.
not. Right.
But that doesn't mean that the news needs to follow her for the next week and give us updates on what Permit Patty is doing with her life.
She shouldn't have called the cops on the kid. This guy, this asshole on the BART train, shouldn't have called the police because a guy's eating a burrito.
Is it the BART train or the BORT train?
BART.
BART.
But then again, we shouldn't react the way we do to people saying stupid things on Twitter. We as an entire group shouldn't react the way we do to people fucking saying dumb things in an interview or in public.
But I want to, we, meaning me and you, and this show, we can still talk about the assholes on the train. I think there's a difference between us talking about the assholes on the train and a newspaper talking about the assholes on the train, and the morning news talking about the assholes on the train.
We're not news, and we're also not trying to make anything happen.
No, it's like, look at this funny clip.
Yeah,
This is entertaining.
Yeah, this guy's a dick. We're not going and going. We tried to follow up with his boss, the
Yeah.
fucking news, because the news now tries to make the news. They try to make more. It's almost like they're fucking. Railroad. When you build a railroad, you're building it in front of yourself as you're going.
Right.
And that's what the news is doing. They're like trying to create the news as they're going, just to give themselves a direction to go in.
I'd be totally fine if that woman that called the cops on the girl selling the water, if I didn't know what city it was in and I only ever knew her as Permit Patty,
Sure.
I'd be absolutely fine. There's no reason to go the extra mile because, like you've said before, her community is going to see that video. The people around her, the people that know her are going to know she's an asshole, right? You don't need to
Right.
make a national headline of what her real name and her place of employment is.
Yeah, just
You
make
don't
fun
need
of
to-
the lady. She's
you
an
don't-
ass.
Right. You don't need to dox her on a national level.
People will know who she is, who know her, and go, that person's an asshole.
Yeah.
But then the fact that she had to leave her job, shut the fuck up. Everybody wants somebody to leave their job. First of all, these companies are total cowards. It's going to go away in a week.
Right.
And second of all, she's just a fucking pussy who wants to go and hide.
She is. But she's also doing interviews. Like, she handled it completely wrong. And, like, is there too much heat on the company that makes weed dog biscuits?
Dude, people don't know how to handle it.
They
Like,
don't.
Even as people who do this for a living, and I've been getting bashed online literally since the year 2001. I can remember the first time I was getting bashed online.
Right, I remember that.
17 years ago.
I left that message.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Yes, it was like, you're a piece of shit, but I'd love to suck your cock. I'm like, look.
Right. You're
But it
like,
was-
mixed signals, man.
Yeah, but for like there was 17 years, and there are still once in a while you'll get something on Twitter or an email that goes like, ugh, like it's still you never get 100% jaded where it means nothing. You can go where I avoid it or I don't look at it, sure, and it means less than it did because you're used to it.
Mhm.
But if you're not used to this, if you've never
right.
been bashed, if you're not a public figure, and all of a sudden strangers are attacking you, it's fucking horrifying.
Well, because it's very easy. We're just, as people, it's very easy for us to see the numbers going up, right? And that feels good. Oh, good. Like the positive aspects of social media, very easy to handle. Oh, look at that. I've got more numbers than I used to. People are following me. I like followers. I like people that follow
Right.
me, or strangers giving you compliments, right? I like your weed dog biscuits. Oh, great. Like, this is fun. I'm enjoying this. But when the negative stuff starts coming in, nobody sits there and goes, well, there's gonna be another side to this coin, right? Like it's you can't just have the positive stuff. Like what's it gonna feel like when the negative stuff starts coming in? What's it gonna feel like when that many eyes are on me? Does my behavior dictate a lifestyle that it's okay for that many eyes to be looking at me?
Right.
And if the answer is no, maybe social media is not the greatest place for you to be.
Or just keep quiet.
Yeah.
And tweet about your favorite show and shut up.
That's it.
Kevin in Philly on Facebook, because Facebook is a weird place too, which ruins people's lives.
It ruins it.
What's up, Kevin?
Hey guys.
Hey, buddy.
So one of my favorite pastimes, the guys that live in like suburbs, you go on Facebook and there's these Facebook groups for suburbs where people just go on these suburb groups and bitch about the stupidest fucking shit. And this one lady went on and had an absolute meltdown about like Wawa being built, which is like a gas station convenience store in the middle of nowhere. It's not going to be a problem for nobody. So I kindly went on and I told her, I was like, hey, listen, you're being unreasonable. This isn't a big deal. Get a hold of yourself. She went off, said I was sexist, slut-shaming. She contacted my employer.
Good.
And sent emails. She found me on LinkedIn. She did research, found me on LinkedIn, and contacted my employer to try and get me fired.
It's just crazy.
It's the anger. People are just angry. Everybody's fucking angry. And again, we can't hit each other anymore.
Right.
Or we can't fucking throw bricks through our windows. So we do things like, fuck him, he wrote that. Go find him on LinkedIn.
I'm pretty sure I can ruin his life. I
What'd your
can't
boss
assault
say?
him.
Right. What did your boss do?
It's a family business. My dad thought it was hilarious.
What kind of asshole tries to get a guy fired from a family business? All right, thanks, Kevin.
She didn't notice the names were the same.
How funny is that? How
Great.
funny is that? She tries to get him fired from a family business.
People are so in their emotions though on social media. Social media is destroying people because most people can't handle that type of confrontation, especially from strangers, right? Like if you go up to somebody on the street and just go, fuck you, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
So now we've entered into this place where we've created a vehicle where that can just happen every day from strangers nonstop. Fuck you. And it's like, you don't even think for a second, wait a minute. I'm on Facebook here. There's 3 of us talking to each other. One person, one stranger is saying something nasty about me, and I'm losing my mind because I see it in print. There's something in our brains where we have trouble deciphering, because print has been respected for so long, the difference between a New York Times article and a stupid wall post on Facebook. Well, it's print. It's serious. I have to respond to this.
And it's also the idea of people looking at us. Everyone, the worst thing you can do to somebody is to shame them. It's all about, John Ronson wrote a great book about So You've Been Shamed, I think it's called, about public shaming.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is. When everybody's looking at you and criticizing you, you're ashamed.
Right.
And that's all this is everybody is shaming each other. It's embarrassing.
And they're killing themselves, or they're having backlash against other people. It's just creating this nastiness.
I know.
But we want to believe that it's a good thing because everybody's posting like the positive end of things, as if they're not, dying on the inside.
And it can be, it can be a good thing. And eventually, will it be? Yeah, I think when we adjust to it, again, it's
I don't think so.
We're adjusting. This is it's a weird period going from where we used to be, and in our lifetimes, all of a sudden, this. I mean, who the fuck, in high school, did you see this coming?
No way.
I didn't either.
But you saw the hints of it in high school. You saw live journal when I was in high school.
I didn't see by the time I was out.
Not for you. But when I was in high school, live journals started becoming popular. When I was in college, MySpace started becoming popular. And
It's coming back, by the way.
you think so?
Yeah.
Are you an investor?
You bet I am. Everything I own.
Justin Timberlake put a whole bunch of money into MySpace.
Was that smart?
He thinks he's the guy from the Facebook movie. You just played the guy. You're not actually the guy.
Well, did he put a lot of money, or did they just use his face?
No. He was a big investor.
How are they doing?
Not too great. Not too great at all. But I think that social media, we're trying so hard in this anti-bully culture to lie about a lot of the ugliness that is true about human beings. And social media is like in this battle with itself where on one end they're trying to maintain this lie that humans are actually great beings, but at the other end, all of the ugliness is getting exposed, and it's getting exposed in print, and it's getting exposed for everybody to see. And that's why I don't see it becoming this positive thing, because we're trying to lie more as the truth is becoming more visible.
What I mean by positive, maybe not that, but the idea that everyone is kind of just saying everything, and we're all seeing what everybody else thinks.
But we should be giving a fuck less. And we're having the amount of access that we're getting is making us just give a fuck about everything.
I think for now, while we're in this period, while we're getting used to it.
How long is the period, do you think?
I have no idea. I literally don't know.
Yeah.
I have there's no frame of reference for it. I have no clue. But I know that our generation is fucking not handling it well.
No.
From having no information or just what somebody told you to all of a sudden this.
And then it becomes a national story, by the way.
But it does equalize things. It's a great equalizer. Woo! Because fucking this lady and that big fucking dumb fatso who was calling on the barbecue Becky.
Yeah.
And also, it doesn't matter if you're Roseanne or if you're a fucking an activist or if you're a politician. Everybody is taking it in the ass on social media.
You're right, and it's amazing because it used to be just people like us in this profession in entertainment that we kind of always had this pressure in the back of our brains going, at any moment I could say something that gets misconstrued, and that's the end of it, right? Then you've seen it happen 100 times. You get fucked, you're out, right? Now, and I don't think people have fully realized that it doesn't just apply for entertainment anymore. We're seeing it all across the board, and it's a lot easier for it to happen to people who aren't in entertainment because they're not public figures. And we can just get them away and never think about them again.
Or they just panic before they have to.
Right.
So if you wait a few days, it'll go away.
But they don't wait a few days ever.
And it might pop back up, but it's not going to crush you because it's just a bunch of people getting annoyed.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if you wait a year, if you wait 6 months, whatever it is, you wait a month, everybody will forget. 6 months, a year, somebody will see Barbecue Becky in her place of business, and they're like, "Aren't you Barbecue Becky?" Yeah. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? It becomes this like funny meme thing where people aren't even mad about it anymore.
It doesn't. I mean, look, and there are times like when you're such a fucking asshole in public and you see somebody filming you.
Yeah.
I mean, that lady was a shithead.
I don't have a problem with with these people getting videoed
and being made fun of.
I don't mind that.
She is a shithead.
Mm-mm. And the guy will play the video. The guy
on the BART train.
Yeah,
oh,
I mean
the worst.
This guy who's another one of these guys.
He's a nudge.
He's such a nudge. You know, it's really funny. Like I have a neighbor like this who I don't know if this guy on the train has it, but there's this CEO energy where I don't know. For me, I see it a lot with middle-aged white guys that have made money
on the train.
Not even on the train, just in life. Middle-aged or older white guys, right, that have made some money, think that the same way they would have power in an office, in a boardroom, whether they're middle management or whatever, that power continues with them into the real world.
That's right.
Right? Like, and you'll hear it like when your neighbor comes and talks to you and he's kind of like, "This is what we need to do." It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, shut up.
Go away. Go away. Yeah. Like, you have no jurisdiction over anything.
You know what I used to say when I was a kid and I was really mad and I thought it was cool?
What?
Buzz off.
That's right.
I would say buzz off.
I got to start adopting that.
When I was 13, I told my parents to buzz off.
How'd they react? Just shut up, Jim.
Quiet, you fucking fruit.
You know, if my kid was 13 and he's like, "Buzz off, Dad," I go, "Really?
That's it. It's the best you got.
Really, little Edgar? That's the retort?
That's the best you have.
Shut up.
You stink.
Yeah. You little idiot. Go upstairs."
So one guy's eating a burrito or something on the BART train in San Francisco. And the guy is, the problem is, or the good part is, these people who are being outed, quote unquote, outed on social media, they're hateable.
Hateable.
This guy's a hateable guy.
And I don't mind social media being like, look at how shitty this dude is.
Yeah.
Because it's funny.
And it's funny to let people he knows can see what an asshole he is. But you don't have to go for the guy's job.
I don't care about his real name. No. I don't care about his job. I don't care about watching this on the news. I don't care about seeing this in a newspaper. No. Just let it exist for our entertainment. And that's it.
That's it.
So this is him. He's yelling as a younger man is eating a burrito
on the bar. It probably smells strong. He probably could smell it.
on the train.
Or this guy's just an OCD fucking asshole.
Or he's a guy that's been fucked with here and there in his life, and he said he doesn't like it. He has to follow the rules because he's been fucked with before. He has to follow the rules, and he doesn't like seeing people not follow the rules.
But the way this guy talks to the guy eating the burrito, I wonder if he would do this on the fucking A train at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no.
If there was 3 or 4 guys.
You know, that's that white guy CEO energy I was talking about? That disappears in certain companies.
And there are certain, and that's kind of what, I've actually caught myself at times, like I won't say things. A lot of times I'm like, if I see like a person or a smaller person or an old person, I don't say shit to them or I don't slam on the horn. Because I'm like, would I do that with somebody who's 6'5"?
Right.
Like, don't be a fucking pussy and bully and all. Like, don't be an asshole to an old person. If
Yeah.
you talk to that person the way you would talk to them if they were a fucking linebacker.
Right. I mean, it's so, I've been on a train before.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Takes me where I need to go. I went out by myself, too, bought my ticket.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh, by
kidding.
the way, I thought of you. Sorry. Yesterday, the best example of a guy missing the train. The door closed. It was a black guy in a suit, and he had somewhere to be. And the door closed. The door closed, and it was almost cartoonish. Oh, did he want to make that fucking train?
Did he?
Desperately.
Did the door reopen?
No.
Did it go forward?
It was flap up against the train. I think I was taking the W train south. He missed it by literally an eighth of a second. The best example I've ever seen of a man missing a train.
And then the train left?
Left him standing there.
He's on the platform.
And that was not the W and the R trains are not. They don't come that often. That's right.
Yeah, like
They-
every like 15, 20 minutes.
They
my
suck, dude.
And he was pressed for time.
and he wanted to be somewhere. He had a meeting to get to.
And he'd already paid for the train.
That man.
The swipe had already happened.
Swiped in. Ding, flap. Oh, was he unhappy? You would have been thrilled. I got to start filming every time the doors close.
Did you chuckle?
Oh, it made me happy because I was like, yeah, I get it.
You get it now,
I
right?
understand the joy of that.
Oh, that's awesome.
There's been times where I've walked through. By the way, these socks are itching my feet. These cocksucker Adidas socks were not washed well. They're itchy.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah.
What do you mean they weren't washed? Oh, did you
And they-
send them out?
No. I do it my thing. I'm just saying
Oh.
that there was probably too much in the laundry, so they
I
didn't.
see.
So I was. I sometimes I'll come through to get on the subway, and I'll see the train leaving after I swipe through.
Yeah.
But I'm not close enough where it would have made you happy. Like it's
Right.
almost like, all
That's-
right, I just went bing, and then it's pulling out. I'm like, there's no way I would have made that.
No.
But there are other times where I can just miss it, and I'm like, yeah, he'd be happy.
You're right.
It annoys me that I'm thinking of that.
When you're running down the stairs and you miss the train, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's the greatest.
Especially when it's like late night. If you're ever in the train at like, 2 o'clock in the morning, like sometimes it's an hour between trains.
Is it really that slow sometimes?
Yeah, on certain trains, when I lived out in Queens and took the 7 train, I mean, literally, like sometimes it would be almost an hour. You're just kind of sitting there, especially if it's cold, you're sitting on a platform.
Wow.
And you're just like, oh my God, you got to fucking be kidding me.
I would always take a cab in that case. I mean, I know for money it's a pain in the ass, but I didn't know they took that long.
I just love that guy who had the meeting to go to, even if he does have to take a cab, it's going to bother him because he swiped in.
Well, the cab will be a nightmare because of the time of day.
What time of day was it?
I want to say it was yesterday. It was after, today is Thursday. It was after UFC Unfiltered. So probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, it's great.
And it's like,
Midday.
man, you don't want to hop in a cab.
No.
That was 42nd Street. It was at the 42nd Street going from the red line to the yellow line.
It's great.
You don't want to miss that one.
Honestly, even if another train came 2 minutes later, just that 2 minutes of frustration is enough to really give me joy for the day.
Yeah, it should be.
It's enough. So this happened there in California.
Yes.
And
Sandy Franny.
Sandy Franny is what it's known as locally.
Yep.
And the guy was eating a burrito, and this other guy had an issue with it.
When you get off, you can't wait. Sign says no eating and drinking. You don't get it? You don't get it. You must be stupid. I've seen people like you on TV. I tell you what, I'll get the police on board. How about that? Excuse me.
He's calling the police now.
He's going to call the police.
I'll tell you what. I'll get the police on board. You must be stupid. I've seen people like you on TV.
Like literally when he said, you must be stupid. If you're asking a guy not to eat on the train, you're a dick. But when he said, you must be stupid, I've never wanted to see a fist fly into a face so
It
badly.
would have been very satisfying.
How great would that have been? Do you remember the way the guy in the 8-ball jacket went, shut up, you bitch? And she was hitting him with shoes, and he finally had enough. And he was right to hit her because she hit him first.
Right.
The
Multiple
way
times.
he slapped her, I would love to have seen that guy's hand come out and slap the glasses off this guy's face. You stupid bitch! And slap this guy's fucking
Just
face.
knock his glasses off.
Oh,
With his dumb Tommy Bahama shirt.
he's wearing glasses. He has sunglasses in his pocket. Him and that fucking barbecue back there are hateable people.
What about Permit Patty?
Not
You're
quite as hateable because
Yeah.
I've seen her interviewed after. She's less hateable because I know her life was fucked up because of it. And I saw her and she goes, no, it had nothing to do with that. I didn't even see what the kid looked like. I was just asking. The mother told me. I had some type of explanation after, so she's humanized a little.
I see.
And the guy eating the burrito has the best attitude because he's just like, fuck you.
Yeah,
He's just
exactly.
like, you know what I mean? Not even feeding into it at all.
The
Don't you wish
shot.
this was like a Bernie Getz situation where the
yeah.
guy would have stopped calling the cops and you heard gunshots ring out?
The shot, and we'll tweet the video out at Jim and Sam Show. The shot is from behind, so you can only see the back of the burrito guy's head. But you can clearly see when he's like, don't you get it? You can see his head go down. Clearly, he's eating the burrito as this guy's talking to him.
Oh, he doesn't care.
He doesn't care at all. He just, throughout the entire video, he doesn't say one word. He just eats his burrito. And it's great because the whole train is on his side.
They're all laughing at the
They're
guy.
laughing. One guy is saying, enjoy that shit. Eat that burrito. They're all on his side.
They don't care about this guy.
No, they all know he's a complete tool bag.
He's a complete bag of shit.
He totally is.
Let's see what happens to him.
Can we get a policeman on board here? We got somebody dining in the first
Because
car.
it sounds like he says dying.
Number 356. He's dining, eating on the train, Thank you very much.
I think the operator is just like, what a fucking asshole.
They're all laughing at this dickhead.
Yeah.
He's dining. Can they probably say he's dying? Dining, eating.
You know why? Because even if you don't like people eating on the train,
And I don't.
I don't either.
We talk.
Sometimes it smells disgusting.
It's rude, yeah.
Nobody is ever gonna really call the police.
No.
So even if you don't like people eating on the train, you still hate this guy.
And you deal with it.
Because
Yeah,
he's
mind your
just
own
a fucking
business.
narc.
Eating on the train, he's a narky cunt. Eating on the train is shitty and it smells. But sometimes you're on the way.
You're never gonna call the police.
No,
Yeah.
because guess what?
No.
When you get off the train, all the frustration and worry in the world that you had on that train magically drifts away.
It's over. Nobody
Because
says,
the train ride's
I'm
done.
calling the police.
It's like if that guy stood up and said, "If you eat that burrito, I'm gonna fucking tie kick it into your teeth," I would respect him.
Yeah.
You just got, I mean, when you're on public transportation, you just got to deal with shit. I mean,
That's it.
there was a couple weeks ago, there was a guy who had flip-flops on, and he was trimming his toenails on the train
Disgusting.
and throwing the nails on the floor. And you're just like, oh, it's fucking gross. But in 5 minutes, you're off the train. You never have to see that guy again.
And as much as you want to say something, sometimes you have to think if this person is mentally ill enough to do that.
right.
Like if they have that many problems. I just watched a video yesterday where you watch these things where you think I should just get up and hit the guy, and it's just two guys in Philly, two white guys, and there's a bunch of black guys around them egging it on, and they're fucking fighting, and they're they look drunk, and they're in a headlock, and then the one guy bites a huge piece of the other guy's ear off, like in the fight, he's ripping his fucking ear off.
You don't know what you're messing with.
And
sometimes.
then the guy who bit the ear is on the bottom, and the other guy's and it's like now you have a guy on top of you whose ear, like. Or I told you on the one subway fight, so a guy's lip got bitten off.
Right.
Like there's psychopaths out there, or there's just people who are desperate and they get a hold of you and they bite you. Like who the fuck wants to deal with that?
It's really interesting. I was on a subway once late at night, and there were people some young men in the back of the car being very, very loud. And I was cranky. I was tired. It was late at night, and I was annoyed. And so I looked back at them, and the young men in the back of the car, they were African-American young men.
Being
And
loud?
They were loud, but they were also, they had
Racist.
huge wads of cash that they were counting out with each other.
Really?
And I'm looking over
Bunch
there.
of bankers making noise.
Right. And then they look over at me because they notice I'm looking at them. And the one guy made eye contact with me. And you know what I did?
You probably said, hey, keep your fucking mouth closed.
I actually decided a different tact. I kept to myself and got off at the next stop.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Did he say anything to you?
Not a word. He looked right at me, though. And I was like, well.
Did he look away?
Did he?
Yeah.
After I looked away?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he didn't look away. You looked away first.
I looked away first.
Were you
yes.
supposed to get off at that stop?
No.
Did you get into another car, or you just got off the
No,
entire
I got
train?
off the train.
You're such a loser.
Would you just got into another
I'll
car?
just go to another car.
Nope, I got off the train. I was like, I want to avoid all sorts of this scenario. But you know what? I stand by that decision.
Yeah. She went back and asked for some money.
Is that for anybody?
Have some money,
Can I have some of that?
please.
Yeah. Why you guys got so much cash?
Just for the whole car?
Yeah,
Can
exactly.
I have 100?
You know, you should put some of this in the bank. Why you could just use debit cards and stuff? Why do you have so
Is
much?
there anything worse, though, when you're in public and you're watching older white people try to bond with younger black people they don't know?
Ugh.
It's the fucking worst.
Just
you,
placating.
you ever see that?
Yeah, and they start trying to talk black.
Oh, it's like, shut up.
Just talking down and like, what are you doing?
Just hush. Just fucking hush.
Keep to yourself.
Yeah. Keep it clam up, Ofe. Oh, now he's filming the guy eating, and he's really pleased. He's pleased as punch with himself.
Look at him smile.
Got to get that evidence.
That way, when the cops come, if the burrito's done, there's evidence.
Like, that's the guy.
See, he was eating a burrito. Take him to jail. There's a sign there that says,
No
it's against
eating.
the rules.
Oh, what a fucking dork.
Do you think he realized? Like, at what point did he realize? Oh my God, the whole train car's not
When he saw
he's
himself
against me.
when he saw himself online.
I don't think he cared at the time.
No, I think
in the
you're right.
moment.
No, I'm right.
I'm right, but now he cares. Now that it's in the New York Post and everything, now he cares.
Is he in the Post?
This is in the Post, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, this is everywhere.
There's a Post, the Daily Mail, Fox News,
Because he's
everywhere.
just such a dick.
Yeah.
The good thing though is that nobody reads those websites.
Well,
They're actually fairly
Popular.
well-traveled.
The
yeah.
Daily Mail.
That's right.
All right.
Not the one that you go to.
yeah.
MAIL.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Totally
going to say I didn't see this guy on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, much different.
No,
There's
no.
news stories there. There's just masseurs.
No, it's like this guy is clothed.
Yeah. Saw that one 3 days ago. Next.
Doesn't ride bar very much.
They're all
Everybody's
laughing at the guy.
laughing, shaking their heads at him.
They're all laughing at this dickhead.
You see that guy?
What did he say? Yeah.
He lifts his cup to him and he goes, "Enjoy your burrito, bro."
Yeah. Yeah,
You eat your burrito, bro.
He's getting off anyway.
He finished. He's done with his lunch.
Yeah. But he doesn't even say anything shitty to the guy. Like,
He handles it in the best way. He's probably a real good dude, that guy.
yeah. Like, if right now, if he took the heel of his foot and literally broke this guy's orbital socket, I'd be on his side.
Just with his back to him, just a donkey kick.
Oh, really hard one. Knocked his glasses off and broke his orbital sockets.
I wonder who he's talking to.
On the phone?
No. The guy. He's sitting next to someone.
He's a woman. Just some woman sitting.
Is he with her or is he probably a stranger?
It looks like.
I don't like when they
You
eat.
you see what I did there?
Whole car smells.
Oh, yeah, I see. Your guy in your Tommy Bahama shirt.
Yeah. Like he was showing his phone to whoever is sitting next to him. And
You believe this? I'm going to show this to the police.
Yes, look, I got it. That's a clear view of his face. He's gonna get arrested.
You know, on public transport, when you break the rules that are on those signs, that's a misdemeanor.
How good is your life when you think that, like, this is a real issue for the police? Like, how good has your life been? Meaning,
I think about that, too.
free of crime,
Yeah.
free of drama, free of threat. When your idea of, like, I should bother the police with this man eating a burrito.
This guy has very few stressors.
Yep.
Very few day-to-day stressors that this becomes this big of an issue.
And the video keeps going.
Yeah, at some point, one of the other passengers starts to argue with the guy a little bit, but not a real argument. It's just made more and more clear
Yeah.
that all the passengers.
But then maybe you should go talk to people like shoot up.
But you know what? I'll say this about San Francisco. It's a fairly civil place. Because even this whole incident where people do get cut with razors over train incidents, this is just a middle-aged guy kind of being a dick, and he's being annoying, and he's being rude, but he's not threatening the other guy, and nobody's threatening him. They're just people just going like, what do you want? You relax, dude.
They're seeing the humor in it, too. They're seeing, like, how ridiculous the whole thing is.
Yeah, and he's just a fucking ass.
Yeah, and it's good that the guy no-sold him. The guy eating the burrito?
Yeah.
Just no reaction whatsoever.
Definitely the right move, just to add insult to injury.
I don't think you would have made that move, if I can tell you the truth, Troy.
Now I probably would. I used to be a bit of a hothead. You know,
Right.
you look for a confrontation like this, you know, like, all right, well, I'm going to fuck with this guy then.
You would, yeah. I mean, maybe not anymore, but there was a time where you would be like, okay, well, now I'm going to fuck with you for the rest of the train ride.
You know what? Now it's like, I have so much shit going on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You're just like, this guy's going to be out of my life in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't need to make today about this train ride.
Right.
Yeah, I would have told him to chillax.
Cool, man. You really would have warmed up to a lot of the millennials on the train.
Yeah. Chillax, dude.
That's cool.
I don't have a cow.
Oh, wow. That's even more relevant. Yeah.
This is where I want to see one of those videos, like when in Brazil in the favelas where they catch you stealing, where 5 guys drag you somewhere and they break every finger with a board. This is where I would love to see this morph into a Brazilian favela thief caught video.
It wouldn't upset me. Really wouldn't upset me.
I don't speak Portuguese, but boy, when they catch a thief in a favela, stealing in those countries or stealing in Africa, where people have nothing, that is a tremendously punishable crime with violence.
Isn't it interesting that, like, when you find out a guy stole, like, there are reasons to steal sometimes. Maybe you're trying to feed your family. Maybe you have nothing. But when you see a guy just being a shithead on the train and calling the cops for no reason, it becomes so difficult to muster up sympathy for him.
No, and you want to know, though, like, when you say you don't want to know their real names, I always want to know their real names, but I don't want to see them, because my own curiosity, I don't want to see them in trouble. Like, I never want to see, like,
that's the next, you
it
can't know
always
their
is
real name without them getting in trouble.
100%. But I never want to see them get in trouble. I just want to put a name and a life to who this person, and then you go, oh, okay, that's who this person is.
I'm fine with him being a meme.
Yeah.
Just forever.
I always like to know who they are.
Like, I don't care if he's fucking Tommy Bahama Bob. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. Policeman Paul.
Yeah,
whatever you want to call him.
I like the way that sounds.
Well, second part. I don't know about the first part.
Get in the car.
Okay.
Going to jail.
Okay. Let me go to Trip It.
For stealing hearts.
Oh, God. That was really a bad way to end it.
You stole my heart.
No, I know. I got it. And also, that was bad, man. That was really bad.
Hey.
Trip in Orlando.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Trip.
I wanted to say, like, all these assholes that, like, complain about other people, and these are the people that are out there, like, marching, like, there's white privilege exists. You know, those are the only people. When your life is so fucking privileged, you bitch about this petty horse shit.
That is white privilege.
Like, but that's the only people that it exists for, is when you are so privileged. These are the same people complaining about that privilege.
Oh, meaning that if you have...
But their life is...
Yeah, I get what you're saying, that the people who have white privilege are the ones complaining about white privilege because they've got enough privilege that they can complain about stuff like that.
Right.
I got you.
And by the way, I would have donkey kicked this asshole. hey, I'm not your son. I'm not your fucking employee. Buzz off.
There you go. Ooh, you would have really hit him.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. It's these guys that they go out there and they think they have some authority over anybody in the world.
Do you think that guy would have said that to those young gentlemen being loud in the back of the train when you were there?
No, I think he probably would have adopted a similar strategy as me.
Although you never know. Some people are so fucking stupid.
That's true.
They think it's like, you know how there's some people, like with a professional fighter, like a boxer or whatever, you know that guy, if you say something to him, is probably not going to hit you because he's a professional fighter. He has a lot of money at stake.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to lose for that guy if he hits you. However, Mike Tyson does not have that barrier.
No, he doesn't. He almost knocked out Don King the other day.
He threw a fucking drink on him.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson will, in an altercation, hit you. And people got to know that.
But he'll only do it if he has a reason, like because you piece of shit, because you're a piece of
You're a
shit,
fucking piece of shit.
because you piece of shit.
But you know what I mean? There's a different, and that's like sometimes people think there's a barrier, and then they realize truly, oh no, there's not.
Right. Yeah,
But-
I think I'm protected,
But I'm
and then
not.
you realize, wait a minute, this person doesn't respect the same barriers I do.
I have stepped into this person's face,
Right.
and this person is willing to take the consequences. Like, you remember in Casino when Pesci goes, I'll fucking crack your skull open. I don't give a fuck about jail. Like, that's when you realize you're dealing with that, like where a guy doesn't care about the consequences of
Right.
striking you.
Right.
Then you're like, oh, shit.
Oh, fudge.
Madam, thank you very much.
Okay, shouting at the intern. Yeah, that's when you go. Nerds.
Yeah, oh, for Pete's sake.
How do I get out of this
There's
one? This
6 of them.
this isn't good at all.
These are not my neighbors.
No. And you're right. There is this thing.
Hold on, wait, what? Hold on, what? I didn't hear what you said. What? Hold what? Wait, no, you what? Hold on now.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're scaring her.
Why? She's taking my beverage.
Thank you very much, Veronica.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. She's still okay. Now she's gone.
did I get her?
Yes.
Yeah. That was a tough one too. Yeah. She just kind of stood there. Yeah, that energy where you think you've got authority over people.
Yeah.
You never know how far it extends, and I'm sure that guys like this get themselves into trouble a lot. You know what I mean? Because they just don't know who they're talking to.
They don't know who
think
they're
that they have
talking to.
authority over people, and they just don't.
And there are times in real life where you can say something to somebody, and then there are times in real life where if you say something to somebody and they deem it out of line, they're going to strike you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's right, but that's the way it is when you walk through life. There are people who will strike you.
Like a lot of times people think they can say whatever they want to me, and they don't realize I will fuck someone up.
That happens to women sometimes too.
That sounds.
That's like what the one you were just talking about, where like sometimes women will just go up and start smacking guys and talking
right.
shit, and they're like, "You're not gonna hit me. I'm a woman." And then the guys just
Every now and then. Did it
Yeah.
sound when I said I'll fuck somebody up? Did that sound
Did you notice I didn't comment?
good?
Troy didn't comment, neither did Travis.
Because it sounded like I'll do that shit,
I
right?
certainly did.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, here's a great example of it, even though the video is not great. The video that we have in the prep of the guy who has dog shit thrown on him.
Oh yeah, the video and the audio are not great, but the premises.
The woman is, I guess, the video starts late, but I guess the gal does not curb her dog.
No, she does not.
And the man is none too pleased about it. So she fucking, she like, the guy's yelling at her, pick it up. And she picks up the dog shit and she throws it at the guy. And he tells her, if you do that, I'm going to punch you.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking punches her. And he's right to punch her.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody
you throw
throws
fucking dog shit at somebody, fuck you.
Yeah, if somebody throws dog shit at you, a human to another human, you have to believe you're going to get hit.
That's an assault. If you spit on somebody, it's an assault.
brother.
Spitting on somebody is assault.
Right.
Technically, that is assault. So this is absolutely assault. The germs and dog shit.
And just the humanity, the laws of being a person. If you throw feces at another person,
Yeah, that's a monkey thing.
you might get hit.
That's back. That literally is. That's 100,000 years ago as human.
Right.
Where you fucking just shit in your hand and throw it at somebody.
Now, do you think primates, if a female primate throws shit at a male primate, does the male primate go like, oh no, it's a woman?
You know, I know
shouldn't."
they probably fuck. You know, the monkeys do weird shit with their duty. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know if they necessarily take it as a big as an insult or just get out of here, you.
I can't stand it, personally,
Yeah, I don't like it.
depending on situations.
Always. That's it. He's a big guy. They're stomach to stomach.
Pick up the.
Oh, piece of shit. You want me to pick it up?
Right, throw it on down.
She pick it up with her bare hand?
And he hits her.
I know. What's this reaction?
Hey, it's a woman. Hey.
People go,
Hey, it's a woman. Hey. Shut
no,
up.
Don't. No. How is swinging at her less humane than having shit thrown at you?
She threw shit at him. And then the fucking white knight that comes over, it might not have seen what happened.
Hey, let's split this
and
up.
And I think this guy tells him. Yeah, now she's going to call the police. Fuck you, lady.
Forget it.
You pick up dog shit off the ground and throw it at a man? What the fuck do you expect to happen?
Right, you might get hit. You might get hit if you throw shit
Especially
at
if he
someone.
tells you, I'm going to punch you if you do. Do not pick up dog shit And the fact that she just left her shit there, and she does leave it there, she's a fucking scumbag, this
Right.
lady.
It never ceases
What
to
a
amaze me.
self-centered scumbag.
Yeah, when people live just consequence free.
Yeah.
Just complete self-centeredness where you don't think about, like, would I like it if another person was doing this?
Well, and even the thing is that the fact that she allowed this dumb little dog, the dog's not even looking at her. The dog's like, oh, she's a cunt.
But poor dog,
And
by
the fact
way.
that the dog, she would leave her shit there in a very public place. That's like a square where people gather. And then she picks it up, I don't know if with her hand or something.
It looks like it's with her hand. Look at the way this wonderful woman just drags the dog around, too.
Yeah, but the fact that she would do this and then wonder why a man would punch her for it.
Right. I wonder if that dog uses any of those weed treats.
I hope so.
Isn't it funny, too, that, like, a woman that would call the police on an 8-year-old girl selling water, like, she has a pretty liberal
Shouldn't you have a more
profession.
chill? You have a more chill attitude.
Right.
How stressful is it selling fucking? She's like, I couldn't work. Well, you're selling fucking pot dog treats, idiot.
Yeah, eat some of those milk bones and relax.
How hard is it?
She's probably high.
You should probably high.
Kids were fucking up her high.
That might have been.
You think so? They were making, like, she was just relaxing
Well,
and all of
she's-
a sudden.
Yeah, she's probably listening to music in the zone.
Right.
You know? And it's just like, that in your ear, you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be high here.
That you want to hear?
Right.
That you want to hear? You're like, oh, fucking Christ.
Just banging on a frying pan like, what's his name, the stupid Yankee fan?
Oh, I hate
He used
that
to
guy.
walk around. Well, he's
He's
dead now.
Yes, he is. What was his name? Mr.
I don't know. We could
something. What's that?
ask Ed Shearn when he comes in.
Oh, Ed Shearn. No, Chris Shearn.
Oh,
Isn't it, Freddie says?
Freddie says.
Freddie says.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bang the pan. You don't want to do that.
bing.
See,
Get
he would,
your water. Bing, bing.
Oh.
maybe what Jim didn't understand is he would just walk around
Right.
banging his pan, but he would let other people do it too.
Oh, that's kind of
That's
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
He was 85.
Yeah, but
He
not when
died
he
in
started.
2010. Wow.
He wasn't 85. He did it for more than a year?
Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
how many years did he do it?
Long time. I
3?
remember when the new Yankee Stadium opened, there was a whole thing because they would just let him into games because he didn't sit. He just walked around.
Oh, just make
And-
him buy a ticket.
Yeah, and I think that I think when the new Yankee Stadium opened, they weren't gonna let him in.
Good.
But then there was like a whole uproar because Freddie says.
Well, how
or
do you-
maybe it was for the playoffs. I don't. There was some issue where they weren't gonna let him in, and everybody was like, "You got to just let Freddie in." Freddie
The
didn't
World
even sit.
Series. Yeah, Freddie says.
I would
Hey,
have sided with
World
the
Series?
Yankees. I would have sided with the Yankees
Oh,
on that.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
he can't come in.
No, buy a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
Freddie says. Well, he was just like a mascot just walking around.
By the way, maybe if you had done something with your life beyond hitting a frying pan with a spoon, you'd be able to afford Yankees tickets.
Exactly.
Yeah, stop buying those poster boards.
When did
Exactly, and your goddamn markers.
since 1988. It wasn't like he was there since DiMaggio. Fucking asshole. Since the 80s. Big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only 20 years.
Yeah, exactly.
When
Watching
was-
Don Mattingly fucking play for a fucking lousy team.
Yeah. When was Reggie Jackson?
77.
Yeah, so he
76.
missed that by 10 years.
Exactly.
12 years. You're right.
Oh, he had a cool sign though. Freddie says, "Yanks are not quitters. Fight on."
Yeah, but see, he would have different signs all the time.
Oh, he
So you-
would.
Yeah, so you never knew what he was going to do.
But he has
It was like
exclamation points. The sign of a true idiot. You ever see somebody on Twitter who uses exclamation points?
that. You don't like an exclamation point?
Yeah, no, I don't. I don't.
Really was. He just sit there
Boo.
watching Don Mattingly.
See, look, there's
All
another one.
exclamation points. Play ball. Go Yankees, go. And then people, because that's what Freddie says, they make their kids take a picture with him. Kids like, who's this fucking old guy?
The
That's what he
road,
says over there.
the road to 4-4 Pete starts today. What's 4-4 Pete?
4-4 Pete is for the road for 4 Pete, to win 4 times in a row.
But it says FOUR, the road
He's
4-4
dumb.
Pete. Oh.
All exclamation points.
Yeah, it says the road. No, it says the road to 4-4 Pete.
The road to 4 Pete starts today.
No,
But there's 2 4s.
No, I know, but the second 4 is probably not.
Not. It doesn't even make sense. It's not even replacing a letter.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
probably not all there, Sam.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't
He
think
walked
so?
around banging a pan, and you're looking for fucking literacy.
Maybe I'm being too severe.
Yeah.
he was a big underliner too. Look, he's underlining today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fights on. Who made those signs for him? He wasn't making them himself.
Opening day. It's for his daughter.
Yeah.
I can't go in. Yankees say, I can't go in. Must buy ticket. Yeah, good.
So buy a ticket.
Exactly.
God damn.
That's we should all have signs like that.
Yeah. Yankees say, I can't go in. Must buy ticket. That applies to everybody who's got tickets there.
Who the fuck are you? First of all, you're making noise. You're ruining the game for everyone.
Just think you're a big star.
You think they liked him?
No, they didn't.
No.
Who got excited when he'd walk by?
A lot of Yankees fans would.
Yanks can do it. I hate his signs. I hate his signs.
Are you upset that Freddie Says isn't there anymore?
No.
What about Chippa Says?
Fuck yeah. Chippa says yank this. And there's a picture of a pecker. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hey, what's up? Chippy says go yank this.
Ever a different poster, just always
Yeah.
Same one.
this.
Except
Yeah.
it's a new poster every time. It says the
Chippy
exact
says
same thing.
Sam's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, what are you bringing me up for? Just concentrate on the. I'm not even there with you.
Nothing to do with baseball.
No.
Right. Don't bring up my
Chip
name.
says Travis's mother don't love him. Exclamation point, exclamation point.
Chip would really turn this lovable thing into something that
Yeah.
was not good for anybody.
He would ruin it.
Oh my God.
Poor Freddie Says.
It really was a one man. I mean, Mattingly was the whole team for a little while there,
for a long
wasn't
time. He had one playoff game, or one playoff series against the Mariners in '95. And I told you I was at that final Mattingly home game. The Yankees were up 1-0. Then this is game 2. They wound up going up. They were losing the game. I want to say 5-2. I could be totally wrong. They were losing by 3, I believe. Whatever inning, it might have been the 7th inning. Ruben Sierra hit a home run.
I remember Ruben Sierra.
Ruben Sierra.
When I was in like 3rd grade, I had to pretend to like the Yankees, and Mattingly was my guy.
Yeah, Ruben Sierra hit a very good home run. Then Mattingly, I think, and this is going by memory, 7 home runs, 49 runs batted in that year because he had a bad back. And
Why do you remember?
I don't know.
When did you just stop? Like all your pop culture references are from the 70s. Your basketball's
Right,
from the
I know.
70s and 80s.
80s.
Basketball's from the 90s. I mean, baseball's from the 90s.
This is this is 95.
Right. So
But
did you just? What year did
Well, if you know, that was when I began. The more comedy I did, the less I gave a shit about other stuff.
9/11 happened, and you just gave your life to America at that
You
point?
bet I did.
Yeah.
You bet I did.
2001.
Chippy says never forget.
Wouldn't that be great if Chip was walking around with a big poster board with a picture of the towers and a plane flying into it? It's 2018.
Never forget.
And it says, Chippy says never forget.
People would be like, "Oh, he's right." But yeah, I remember Mattingly. I told you I was walking to get a hot dog. And
I bet you were.
You know, well, not even euphemistically, really.
Oh.
I was going like down by right before I went into the those little walkways that would take you under the stadium. So I saw Ruben Sierra. I heard like, and I look up and I see the ball going out. Sierra hits a home run. I'm buying my hot dog when Mattingly gets up and hits his final Yankee Stadium home run in the playoffs. And I'm watching it on a TV monitor. I've told that story. What were his stats? I might be wrong. What were his stats in '95? Can we see that fucking home run?
How was the hot dog?
It felt good, but it broke off.
It's like Eric missing Triple H.
Oh, my
Buying
God. It was
pretzels.
my favorite thing
Not
ever.
in pant size, he didn't.
Oh, gosh. When we went to, I think it was a SummerSlam, and Triple H was making his big return, and Eric went after one match to go get food, E-Rock, and I'm sitting there, and I'm waiting. I'm sitting at the seats, and Triple H's opponent gets announced, so the next match is about to start, and I'm like, oh, my God, Eric is still not back. And then his music kicks in. Time to play the game. And Triple H comes out, and everybody's losing their minds, and there's green lights everywhere, and he's doing the entrance, and it's so exciting, and Eric is still not back. And then finally, when Triple H gets to the ring, and he's already missed the whole entrance, I look up, and Eric is at the top, coming back in with an armful of like 3 pretzels.
Will he get to see the match? Does the intro mean anything?
It's everything.
Is it really the
Yeah,
walkout?
Of course it
Was
is.
he mad he missed it?
No, because he had his pretzels.
Those are a lot of carbs, though.
They don't catch up with
So there
him.
was 3 of you that had pretzels?
Mm-mm. He didn't share. Actually, no. I'm going to be fair. It was 2 pretzels, not 3, because there was only 2 of us.
One for you, one for him.
Mm-mm. He didn't share.
Let me see this final home run. This-
Right-handers, 5 by left-handers. This one by Mattingly. Oh, hang on to the roof. Good.
There's no roof.
At a full
Yeah,
stadium, game 2. Go. By the way, the
Extra
Mariners,
mustard. Extra mustard.
relish.
What just happened?
The stadium went ballistic because the Mariners that year they had like fucking That was when they had Randy Johnson. They had fucking Jay Buhner, Edgar Shedip, Edgar Martinez. I think A-Rod might have been on that team playing third. They were fucking murdering the Yankees. The Yankees sucked a fucking pile of dicks on the West Coast that year. Could never beat Seattle. And they were about to go up 2-0 in this series. Which was staggering to Yankee fans that they were beating the Mariners because the Mariners beat the fuck out of them.
A lot of baseball detail for 23 years ago.
So what? It's now what happened? What was the score there when this happened? Can we see?
Who cares?
I'm curious. Will the announcer say it?
I don't know.
Hold on now.
I mean,
curious.
I love that you were going to get a hot dog, but I didn't need
Let's
to
get
relive
cheeks.
the.
I was just curious as to what the score was.
I hate the Yankees, but that stadium was awesome.
It's amazing.
Just
Those shot. What's better than a Reggie Jackson home run on video there?
there's just something that they can't replicate in the new. Just the feeling.
You know, Jim
of it.
Abbott built it with his bare hand.
What?
Yeah.
I thought that was the house that Ruth built.
No.
No. Jim Abbott built.
Ruth Gordon. Come on and hit a home run.
Nope, Jim Abbott built that original stadium with one hand.
9-6 for game one. 7-5. That was the final in the 15th inning. Oh my God! Did they? You know what? I think Seattle caught up and they won.
Did you
that.
stay for the whole game?
Yeah, man. I did. Of course I did.
Sam would not have wanted to.
I wouldn't have wanted to. I didn't want to stay for Jim Abbott's no hitter.
Then we lost 3 straight in fucking Seattle and got knocked out. It was Buck Showalter's last year as a fucking Yankee manager. Horrible. Fucking Buck Showalter.
You know, there's baseball on today.
He's the
you could
worst.
Still watch it now.
No, because he was righty, lefty, and I want to say
You could just watch.
he
still
took
watch
out.
baseball.
It's weird memories that he took out Mariano when he shouldn't have been put in John Wetland. I think I don't remember exactly what happened, but I know they blew it. They blew it in 11th inning.
They have all new players.
11th inning, 6-5, heartbreaking. I
You
think it
didn't
was
like Buck?
no, because he was obsessed with fucking lefty-righty shit.
He also put them in those cotton uniforms, and that really messed them up.
did he?
Yep.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, for one game. Yeah, and then they washed them, and they were too small.
All right, Francesa.
I didn't remember that.
All right.
But he was, I believe, but he was also, he actually got them to that point. That was, remember, '94. I think the Yanks were 6 games in first, and that was when the fucking strike happened.
Oh, that's right, because the Expos were in first too, and they were like the best team in baseball.
Yeah.
And they'd never gone to the World Series before.
And the
then
Yankees coming back and
strike
doing
happened.
this. This is around when the when was the home run fucking thing between McGuire and Sosa?
That was the following year.
That's 95 or 96. Yeah.
That's what brought baseball back after the strike.
It did help a lot.
Ripken's
Yeah.
streak.
All those steroids.
Yeah.
Don't bring up Ripken as if he had something to do with it.
No,
You,
he
just,
had everything.
you just wanted to give Ripken his little shine.
He's the greatest.
Yeah, right.
Don't mention Kevin Costner.
As long as they turn the power off, right? Yeah, you see that streak? Nope, no playing today, bud. Why? It's clear skies. Yeah, no lights. What can we do?
Fucking Mariners scored 1 in the 12th.
Oh, my God.
Yankees scored 1 in the
Who
12th.
cares?
Mariners
It's so
scored,
specific.
Yankees scored 2 in the 15th.
There's still baseball games. Like, was there a baseball game
no,
last
that
night?
was Mattingly.
Yeah,
That
of
was
course
his-
there was a game last
That
night.
was as he was leaving.
You
There's
can
games
just
every
watch
night.
baseball now.
No, but I'm saying,
And the Yankees are really good.
but that dynasty was coming in. That was the
No, I know,
beginning
but
of the
that's
fucking
1995.
dynasty. They won 96, they won 97, they won 98.
No, I remember.
and
I was
99.
I was a child.
Buck leaves and
Buck leaves, fucking Joe Torre comes in.
I know.
Oh, fuck.
Joe
Freddie
Torre used to,
says,
You know where Joe Torre lived? Westchester. The best Chester. I went to his house one time for trick or treats.
Did you?
Yeah,
no,
peanut butter.
nobody calls it that.
Peanut butter. I know. I just said it just now. I've never heard anybody say that. Yeah, they gave out peanut butter cups. I was
Good
probably.
house.
I believe I was the guy from Scream that year. Ghostface. Not a very original costume. You
No,
could
you
buy
weren't
it.
the only one?
You could buy it at
Ghostface
CVS. No, I should have gone as Ghostface Killer. That's what I
cool.
should have gone as.
Baseball.
You don't even watch baseball anymore.
Glad we're talking about it now before Chris comes
I
in.
know, dude. I would literally listen. Oh, I forgot Chris.
Yeah.
I would
I
literally
know. We're
listen.
just all these details about it. One game from
I would
1995.
literally listen to every game. I was obsessed. I would listen.
I
was a
never would have
huge-
guessed.
Huge Yankee fan.
I'm-
But you're driving to gigs, and you fucking got like an hour and a half in the car, 3 hours in the car going to Philly or fucking Delaware or Connecticut or where the fuck you're going, and it was an AM station. I think it was 770 at the time or whatever it was. You could get AM stations for fucking at night. An AM station you can get for 8 states.
Who was that at the time? Michael Kay?
It was Michael Caine, John Sterling.
Michael K. Williams?
That was no. He was the one who was.
I would listen to that show.
He got shot. He came in for relief and they shot him.
And then it was John Sterling and who's
It was
he's
the
on
other guy,
Dodgers now.
Steiner.
Yeah. Yeah,
Brendan.
I liked
not
him a
Brendan.
lot.
Who's the guy Steiner?
No,
Charlie
Brendan
Steiner.
Steiner
Charlie
got fired because he wouldn't stop telling the same
That's
story.
right. Yeah. Baseball. Pitch. Yeah, it was Charlie Steiner, who was pretty good.
I like Charlie Steiner.
But tell you that fucking Michael. I loved Michael K and Sterling together. I thought were great.
Michael K still does radio
I
about
like
the
Michael K
Yankees
that
now.
much.
I liked
now.
him with Sterling. Does he do radio or TV?
Both.
He does both, but I don't like him now. His opinions just I don't agree with.
Why? What about Don LaGreca and Peter Rosenberg? They got a whole show.
No, I just don't like some of Michael K's opinions.
I like this Sam Roberts.
That would be the main one.
You think that destroyed his career for you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
that was
I
it.
think Michael K's got the hot takes on the Yankees.
Sam Roberts is a man.
I think it's good stuff. I think it's really, really good. I think his show has only gotten better as the years have gone on. For instance,
I like this Sam Roberts.
all the Yankees coverage you can handle.
What does he mean?
He's talking about me.
No, he's not.
I'll play the original clip.
No, he's talking about that Canadian singer.
Hate that guy. Just hate him.
He
He just won't go
ruined
away.
it all for you.
Won't go away. He first popped up in 2002, I want to say, and he won't go away.
He ruins your Google search, doesn't he?
He does. He does. But guess what? Not Sam is mine.
You know why? Because the headline will be Sam Roberts, a fan favorite. You're like, finally. Oh.
Yeah, Canadians love Sam Roberts. Really? Oh.
Good-looking guy.
Yeah, good looking, popular. What do you mean good looking? You see Raging Bull when he gets mad at me? So unreasonable. Nah, I'm saying go inside. Go inside.
Oh, wait. Travis, somebody wants to correct you on a statement you made about the uniforms.
Okay.
Yeah. Clint in Alabama. Weird that Clint
Yeah,
would know
guy.
so much about the Yankees, but go on.
No, it's Alabama. He's
Well, you
cotton.
Married to a Yankees fan. Take it easy on me. Anyway, Buck Showalter didn't put him in the cotton uniforms. It was the assistant to the traveling secretary. I think his name was George. Is that right?
Who? The assistant to the traveling secretary?
Yeah, but I mean, it's Buck's
Yeah, I
final
think he
call.
was.
Even if the assistant to the
but,
traveling
you
secretary
help
made
him
that
out.
decision, like it was Buck's final call.
I don't think.
Did you get me with a Seinfeld
Yep.
reference?
George tipped you off, didn't it?
You might be onto something there, George.
I'm a cotton uniform. Maybe something happened. I didn't.
I like that you just plowed right through it, though, and got back to the
Well,
scores.
it could have been something that happened that I didn't know.
I think you should you should come in here on the weekends and do, like, a sports show, but only cover, like, specific games from the early to mid-'90s.
I only remember specific games. I don't remember other shit. Just, games that were important to me and then I stopped going.
Right.
And the more gigs you're doing, the further away you're traveling. It just
How do you
became
just
harder
stop
and
being a
harder.
fan, though? If you're a fan on that level, I don't understand how you just I don't really watch anymore.
As time went on, the more athletes I interviewed, the less I enjoyed them. That was true. Part of it is when
So you started to develop personal dislikes for these people.
not even just or less interest in them.
Mm.
And then I also after Jeter was a dick, it became a little harder, even though I still respect him a lot.
So you stopped watching the Yankees because Derek Jeter didn't give you an autograph?
No, because he was rude about it. He was an asshole, and I saw him take a picture with some girl. I was like, shut up.
These floozies.
But whatever. It was. I regretted the way I handled it. I was wrong. But at that saying, that kind of made it. And then I started watching UFC, and that became much harder because they were all nice guys.
Were you like Homer Simpson in Flaming Moe's bar when he goes,
Oh, I
"You
would.
just lost yourself a customer. You just lost yourself a customer."
What's that, home? I can't hear you.
What?
I said.
Yeah, bathroom's around the corner.
Because it's so busy.
Right.
Oh, it's so busy.
Flaming Moe's. It's Flaming Moe's. I'm Mo. I'm invented. What you looking at, Homer? It's Flaming Moe's. I'm Mo. All right, we should take a break.
Hold on a second.
Oh my God. Just unprofessional.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. So
I like a nice hot egg.
So weird.
What a weird thing to say. I don't know if that's ever been said before. We should talk about when we get back. I was gonna squeeze it into this break, but then we went long with some other stuff.
Word
But
him up, Doc.
it's kind of in the vein of people getting caught on camera and everything. Yesterday, we didn't play the woman losing her mind on Spirit Airlines.
Oh boy, was she a fucking gem.
So I'd like to play that. And I would also, I think we should acknowledge the 90-second live read that our president broke into during his rally last night.
Okay.
I think that also, the fact that he covers all ground.
Boy, this Supreme Court justice leaving, by the way, we could talk about, Justice Kennedy when we get back. What a
Kennedy.
what a shit of leave if you're on of that mindset. He probably just does, maybe he's sick, he doesn't want to wait 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, wait till you're 85 if you really care about the cause, stupid.
Which cause?
I mean, whatever the liberal cause is.
I see.
Because then you might have a Democratic president.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
Was he super liberal, though?
he was a Republican, but he voted moderately.
we voted, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He's old.
Yeah,
But
they
they're
don't-
saying that, like this, he was enough that it would sway certain votes.
Sure.
A lot of liberals are very worried now.
Yeah, he swayed a lot of important
Wasn't
votes.
John Breyer a conservative who votes more liberal now?
I don't know who that is.
He played with Don
Stephen
Mattingly
Breyer,
on the
sorry, Stephen
95
Breyer.
Yankees.
Oh.
Is he on the Supreme Court?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Came out with the cotton uniforms.
Oh. I know who that is.
All right, we'll take a break.
Yeah, and hold on. Chippy says BRB.
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts are back after this. And now, Jim Norton and Sam Roberts return.
Is this in honor of the late, great Joe Jackson?
Yep, that's right.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Every time this song would come on, Michael would know a beating was coming.
That's right.
Oh, no. Dad's playing it again. Also, I'm too old to be getting beaten by my father at this point. Yeah, it's really weird with this. Joe Jackson died. I had a Mandela effect moment because I could have sworn he'd been dead for quite some time.
Oh, no.
But Joe Jackson, he's dead. He died yesterday. I think he was 89.
He passed away.
That's right. And really is getting honored in a lot of circles. Like everywhere you go, people are saying really, really great things about
Well,
him.
I've said it before, but he fucking pummeled hits out of those kids. Joe Jackson may have been a brutal man,
Right.
but boy, could he beat a song out of somebody.
Yeah.
I wish he was my father. I might have had a fucking complex about it, but goddamn it, I would have had a single.
Yeah.
I would have had a good album.
I love that. The people are like, well, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson.
Latoya.
The
Jackson 5. Yeah, but
The Jackson 5.
She's still somebody. The Jackson 5. They're
Well,
all.
yeah, I don't know if Latoya Jackson had hits.
Maybe not hits, but.
Latoya Jackson is more infamous than famous.
All right.
But people are like, yeah, he had to be a great father. Look at all the hits these musicians got. And you're like, that's the job of a record producer, not the father. The father
did
isn't.
it. The father did it. She had some big songs.
Like what?
It Feels Like Love was a big one. How
When?
about Nighttime Lover, 1980? She got a pretty prolific career.
She has not had a prolific
I don't
career.
know one of these songs.
Put on fucking, you don't know if you feel the funk? I know that one. If you feel the funk. No.
Apparently she wasn't beaten quite enough.
No, she wasn't. She was his favorite. He didn't hit her enough.
Right. Let's listen to Latoya.
Just jump in the middle there. Let's see what the beat is when it kicks in.
I've never heard this song before in my life.
She looked pretty, though.
Yeah.
But, I tell you one thing. While Phil Spector was running around yelling, Joe Jackson was balling up the fist, and he goes, well, who wants to deal with the hitmaker?
Yeah, I mean, Phil Spector isn't like... Phil Spector is looked at as a monster.
He is a psychopath.
He
Shot a
made
woman in
hits.
the mouth. Yes, he fired a gun in the fucking recording studio. He's crazy.
Right. But he's looked at as a monster.
Yes, you
Joe
have to be
Jackson-
crazy to be that good at something.
But Joe Jackson did it to his own kids, and he's being remembered today as a wonderful man.
He's seen as a monster, though, by most people.
Not yesterday he wasn't.
Well, the Jacksons.
Yeah, it was like the next to last paragraph in the article that I read. What? Over the years, there have been multiple allegations.
Yeah. Allegations.
Yeah, by people who lived with him. That he beat them up. Didn't Michael hate him?
Yeah. Do you know how fucking crazy Michael Jackson was? You don't think Joe Jackson had a lot to do with that?
He said he never beat them like the media tried to say.
Oh, I'm sure not.
Michael said that.
I'm sure not.
Tito, Jermaine, Marlon, and Randy. Daughters Rebecca, Latoya, and yeah.
Yeah, well, Joe Jackson is...
Wow, Brandon Jackson died in 1957.
Who's Brandon Jackson?
I guess, one of the first kids they had. How did Brandon Jackson die?
I don't know. You got enough of them.
Didn't they have like 10 kids or something?
I guess.
Yeah, you cycle through. It's not that big of a
What year
deal.
was Michael born? It's probably before Michael was born. How old was Brandon? Joe Jackson. Yeah. Was he a baby who passed away?
I know
He
one of
passed.
them did.
Michael Jackson's secret son is Brandon Howard, Joe Jackson's child.
No. Brandon, 1957.
I don't know
Dies
anything.
1957.
I don't care. 1957 and 1957. He was a baby.
Oh, he just died. Okay.
He died as a baby.
Maybe he might have been stillborn.
Who knows?
That's the worst.
Well, guess what? He wasn't
Same
gonna
date.
He wasn't gonna be as big as Michael anyway.
Never know.
There's no way you're having two.
Oh, he was 1 day old. Yeah.
So Joe wasn't that great of a father.
Oh, it's his fault, I'm sure.
Oh, so he gets credit for the hit records, but he doesn't get credit for losing a baby after 1 day?
No, I mean, let's see what the kid
You can't just give somebody the positives.
Well, what did the kid die of? I mean, it would help to know what the kid... He was 30 when that happened, Joe Jackson. He was an old guy.
There are probably complications. What, at 30 to have a kid?
29. No, I'm saying he was an old guy when he died. 89.
Oh, he was 89. Yeah.
In 1957, he was 29 years old.
Oh, I see what you're
He's
saying.
had a long life.
I see. Yep.
It's amazing how long 90 years seems, but that is a long time.
Yeah.
I want to live to be 117. Oh,
you do?
He's still born. He was born dead, yeah. Yeah.
Why?
117. It's just a good age for a boy.
A boy?
Yep. I'll be America's oldest teenager.
You think so?
I hated Dick Clark.
He was the worst.
No, he was good to a lot of bands, but I hated that. I should say I hated that name.
I mean, we're
put
just
Kiss on
joking
TV.
around. He was great.
Yeah.
And he's very good at what he did.
I hated that name, though.
America's oldest teenager?
Oh, fucking shut up.
I guess it fit. He was exposing new bands even at an old age, right? He's giving bands a place to play on television.
I don't know. All I know is he was good to Kiss in the 70s. He was only 82. He wasn't even that, and he was old, but he wasn't like fucking, 98.
No, but Joe only had 7 years on him.
Yeah.
Let's go to John in Kansas City.
Yep. KS, Kansas.
What's up, John?
Sam, you're a professional broadcaster. How did you not remember Centipede, her #1 hit?
By LaToya Jackson?
Yes.
Because Sam is thinking of Centipede, the activity he enjoys. No?
It's Human Centipede. It looks like it's by Rebby Jackson.
That one's a LaToya?
Oh, boo.
Thanks.
Let's hear a little
Thank you,
Centipede by
buddy.
Rebby Jackson. Let's hear it.
This isn't one of the Jacksons, though.
Yeah, I still want to hear it, Rebby.
She's got lightning shooting out of her hands.
Fucking good.
Man,
What year is this?
80s was a fucked up time.
Oh, the long hallway?
Yeah.
The long fucking Vaseline lens hallway?
A horrible lightning effect came on, and she turned from a tiger to a woman.
Ooh.
That's not a centipede. That's a rattlesnake.
Well, that's pretty
It's
believable.
a cobra.
How'd they get a rattlesnake to shoot lightning? Do you like the song?
No, this is terrible. I've
horrible.
never heard this before.
It's horrendous. I can't believe that guy remembered centipede well enough that when we brought up LaToya Jackson, he just associated it with her.
Yeah.
Janet had a ton of good songs.
Well, Janet was a hit maker.
I mean, Janet's a fucking Janet.
Remember Poetic Justice?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of guys fell in love with Janet Jackson.
This one, too. This is a great one.
Miss You Much? Yeah, I mean,
I
Rhythm
hate her
Nation.
videos. They all sound the same. Throw behind her. Shut up.
What was the slow Janet Jackson song from Poetic Justice?
Say what's the lousy Janet
The Way
Jackson
Love
song? I
Goes?
can name you 20.
No, not That's the Way Love Goes.
Oh, Jim farted again.
Oh, jeez.
I did not fart.
Again. This was it. This is when you want to slow it down a little bit.
I fucking hate slow jams. 93. She was lovely.
Great.
Pretty. I mean, her music stinks.
She's gorgeous.
She's beautiful. Yeah, wow.
She had a lot of good songs.
And she had none. But in 93, though, she was fucking beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Except she's still, here's the
And
one
she
thing.
still looks good.
She looks amazing. The one thing that always held Janet Jackson back in the looks department was she always kind of looked like Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson made himself look like a woman.
Yeah, her
You
song,
could see Michael's face in her face.
I thought her music was fairly terrible.
Why?
I hated her videos.
What about Nasty?
What have you done
This
for
is
me
another
lately?
good one.
What have you done for me lately was
It's
great.
abominable.
Oh, come on.
I hated this song.
Stop it, Jim.
I hate the late 80s videos where the girl is singing to the chef.
Is that a thing?
No, but like they have situational things where somebody is singing to somebody else. Oh,
How could you not like this? It's so good.
It's great. You could play Janet Jackson now
how could I not
and
like
still
this?
get a response.
Yeah, especially like remixes and stuff, like or even like her Whitney
This is
Houston
awful.
remixed. People still love it.
Oh yeah.
You stupid fucking blabbermouth cunt!
Don't talk about Janet
terrible.
like that.
This is terrible.
Oh man,
There's a lot.
Stupid fucking cunt.
How
Terrible.
dare you?
Play another one. They're all awful.
What about Nasty?
Hold on.
We hear Nasty.
This is
Look, she's a very popular young lady. I'm certainly not calling her a failure. Awful.
This wasn't that big.
Slow jam. Slow it down.
Which one you want? Nasty?
Fucking boo.
Yeah, Nasty was huge.
What? Another dumb video. There you go. The same fucking video every time. Her with 9 people behind her. Yada-la-da-da. Yada-la-da-da.
That was the winning formula. For
Yeah,
the
exactly. It
Jacksons.
was.
Yeah, ooh, look at her dancing. And they all pop in and dance behind her. I fucking hate it.
You liked Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Who didn't? Who didn't? Song sucks.
Oh, you nasty boy.
This is terrible.
No, this is great.
This is not a good song.
I don't think I know any Janet Jackson songs.
You don't
heard
know
this.
this song?
No.
You've heard that.
Well, you call her Janet, right? Because it's Miss Jackson if you're nasty.
She's walking around with the fucking
say
sleeves
so.
rolled up. Oh, atrocious music.
What about
Isn't this all Paula Abdul songs?
No!
This is another good one. This is a great.
Another good one. How about one good one?
Man, you're missing out on some Janet, bro.
Yeah. Janet was great.
Yeah.
She's not great. Do
I
you
remember
like
that
this?
song she did with Michael Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Scream?
That was a
Yeah.
good one.
What was it called? We're just a couple of girls. Do you like this
No,
song? There
no.
isn't- She's awful.
Yeah, I'm with Jim on this one.
Scream.
Fucking
100%.
hideous.
Scream was the
Yeah,
last.
da, 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 da. 19 people behind her. They're doing the same thing. Follow her lead.
This video was huge.
Well, Scream was the last hit for Michael.
Was it?
I think it was.
yeah.
After
This
this,
was
he was
it.
a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was it.
84 million. Wow.
Yeah. This was
This
like
is all
90.
history, right?
95.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. He's still yelling
is
angry. It's not dope.
Yeah, it is.
I can't
Yeah.
take him seriously being mean. He's a lady.
What are you talking about? He was in a gang.
That's true.
He was bad.
Yeah, you're right. Not good.
No,
You Are Not Alone came out after this. That was huge.
That's not a bad song.
Yeah,
This is
I guess,
not
but
good.
it wasn't like that's a slow song. It wasn't like dance pop Michael, you know?
All right, well, if you're going to get specific, then sure, you're right.
This was
But
good.
But this
yeah.
was not
Her
his
hair
last
is
hit.
awful. She looks like Tina Turner. This song stinks.
But like
It
you
wasn't,
couldn't-
it wasn't bad.
It is bad.
I remember listening to this album.
Yeah, this was good. And then that was it for Michael.
Yep. That was
Yep,
it.
that was it.
You know why?
What year is that?
Because the
95.
What's that?
devil, Tommy Mottola,
95.
he had a good run.
Yeah.
He had a real good run. Starting with Baby Michael.
No, he had a couple. I'm sure he had something else after 95. That
No,
wasn't his
it was
last.
it was this. You Were Not Alone, and They Don't Care About Us.
You Are Not Alone was very
And
good.
They Don't Care About Us was the flop that ended it.
Yeah, I
Oh.
mean that was the last.
That was
try.
it.
When did he do Smooth Criminal?
That was prior to this.
That was a little bit before.
What year was that?
That was in the 80s.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Fair enough.
That
yeah,
was
that was-
88.
Okay.
Yeah, that was quite a
was a
bit
good
before
song.
this.
88 was Man
the
in the
Bad
Mirror,
record.
Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal.
That's all bad. Bad record was great.
Well, yeah, so he did
There's some
Thriller
good records.
and Bad back to back.
Off the
Off
wall.
the
And off the wall,
Off
back
the-
to back to back.
I'll take off the wall out of any of them.
No, I won't.
Fuck.
I don't
And
love
Dangerous was after Bad.
It was none of those things.
You don't think so?
One word, thriller, bad. You're not a thriller. You're not bad. You're not dangerous.
I was thrilled by him. I like the
Yeah,
Alien
they-
Ant Farm
But,
version
but again,
myself.
so much of this is
Wait,
Quincy
this
Jones,
isn't
though.
this isn't a cover?
No, Michael covered Alien Ant
That's what I
Farm
thought,
song.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
His
original better.
dumb outfit is awful, but
He's a gangster.
Michael Jackson's awesome.
He's the fucking man.
He was.
Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah.
I just can't get past the fucking weirdness of it.
That's the best part, though.
But he wasn't weird here.
Like he could have been.
He was cool here.
He was
Like
cool.
that screamed. That was like when it was like Michael's getting a little weird.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And then isn't You Are Not Alone? Wasn't that the video that he did with Lisa Marie Presley and they were naked?
Oh yeah.
That was when it got fucking weird.
Yeah, that was strange.
That was the video for You Are Not Alone, right?
Oh yeah, he was singing to a toilet in Graceland.
Right. Because the song was big. But then people watch this video and they're like, what the fuck is Michael doing?
His fucking dumb hairdo.
Look at her hiney.
She's hot.
She has a great rump. But he's like a twink.
And he cut his hair.
He's a
too.
fucking
that's what ruined
Oh,
it.
he's the
when
worst.
he cut his hair.
Because he wanted to look like Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
No, he did. He wanted to look like a girl.
No, he didn't want to look like JTT.
He did. He wanted to look like a teenage boy. That's what he was obsessed with. He wanted to look like a prepubescent boy.
He's looking like a young
He looks like
lady.
Freak.
He wants to look like Janet Dubois.
Look,
Yeah.
This song's terrible.
This song?
I thought it was
hate
okay.
this song.
I didn't mind this.
You know
Listen
what?
to me at one of my gigs.
I think I hate the
Empty room.
It's an empty theater, Jim.
I think I hate the song because I hate the video so much.
What is she whispering? I think you're gay. She's going, no, I'm not. I'm trans. She's going, I don't know what you are, but you're uncomfortable in bed.
She was sexy in the
Your dad
90s,
really
man.
did a number on you, Michael.
Yeah,
You
I
thought
think
their
she's
big kiss
whispering.
at the awards was uncomfortable?
Oh, my God.
Fucking hot and genuine. Fucking red-lipped idiot. But this song is good.
But it was this video that really made everybody be like, okay, we're not cool with the weirdness anymore. It's over.
I've sung this alone in my apartment to myself.
Who else would you sing it to?
It's true.
funny.
But I changed lyrics.
What do you say?
Instead of not, I say definitely.
You are definitely alone.
You will die alone.
It's funny, out of all the Michael Jackson songs, Jim, this is the one you like.
No,
Of
there's a
course it
lot of
is.
this stuff I like, though. Like,
No, Janet. Not
No.
much, Michael. But You Are Not Alone. That's my shit.
I'll be honest, fucking Smooth Criminal is phenomenal. Billie
Wow.
Jean, I mean, come on, I'm not an idiot.
Going out on a limb.
Well, I mean, there was songs I remember when I was a kid. I loved them. I remember when Thriller came out. Off the Wall, I don't love. I don't love. Ben is a good song.
Ben is a great song.
Yeah, it's
I love
rap.
Baby Michael more than I love Full-Size
I
Michael.
hate Baby Michael.
You just said you like Ben.
Yeah, that song, because he's not trying to sing about a girl. Oh, girl, I remember you're fucking 11. Shut up.
You don't like Jackson 5?
No, I don't.
What's wrong with you?
It's the shit.
What's wrong with me? I don't know. I don't like a fucking a twink whose balls didn't drop singing about girls.
This is
All
probably,
right.
He didn't write the
good.
song.
This is my favorite dance song of all time.
I will be honest. This is a. Was this Quincy Jones too? Yeah. All right. This is a good one.
This is
But it's all
incredible.
Quincy.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
all
classic.
Quincy Jones.
So Joe Jackson doesn't get the credit?
Joe and Quincy. You're gonna dance more, Michael. No, wrong Quincy. This is good. His dumb sleeves rolled up. Yeah, he's a guy.
You can't give Quincy Jones all the credit for Michael
No,
Jackson.
but you can give him a lot more than
Lot.
people do.
A lot of credit.
The music is him. Sanford and Son, all Quincy Jones. Got the cocksucker could put a beat together, Quincy Jones. I mean, he is one beat after another.
Michael was talented too. They
Great.
released some sort of box set or something where they put demos of songs, and like the beat to Billie Jean, like you can hear Michael mouth that beat.
Yeah. When you can... Do you watch the documentary, the This Is Us movie?
Yes.
Is it
You
good?
could, yeah, I really like it
Yeah, it's
because
really good.
you finally see some of the process.
Yeah.
And you see stuff like that, like he's making sounds with his mouth of how like music should go. Like
How the rhythm, because
Yeah.
the rhythm is
Yes.
so important.
Yes. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a good song.
Troy, did you ever watch that Off the Wall documentary that was on Showtime?
No.
It's just a crazy documentary.
It's about the record.
Yep.
Him just singing.
You know who
Just
did
him
not?
and
You know who did not help Michael Jackson? Not one bit.
Hold on.
Doctor?
That kid's family?
That goddamn Martin Bashir. Remember that
No,
interview?
you're right, he
He
didn't.
didn't help him not one
he,
bit.
He was worse for Michael than Conrad Murray.
Yeah, he was. What a piece of garbage. That Martin
Wow.
Bashir, he really did remind people of a lot at the end of Michael Jackson's life there.
Yeah.
He fucked him good.
What was, yeah, I mean, look, Off the Wall had a couple of good songs. I didn't like most of it.
I'm just glad Corey Feldman's keeping him alive.
He's just like him.
Yep. In the music.
The music
And
is
the
what's
dancing.
important. I would put Ascension Millennium above most Michael Jackson songs. And
Ascension Millennium could have fit into Bad, could have fit into Off the Wall.
Easily.
It's
Yes,
just
definitely
yeah.
could've.
would you put Troy? Would you put the song Ascension Millennium? Off the Wall is your favorite album.
Yes.
So would you put Ascension Millennium?
It's up there.
W-
It's up there
would
with
you
the greats?
Would you add that to Off the Wall?
Sure.
Yeah, I think it fits.
I bet you know what? When he was a boy,
Who,
here's my
Corey?
theory. Dressed like Michael, who was dressed in the fucking "You Are Not Alone" video. That's probably how Corey would run around his mansion, dressed like that. And I bet you that he said to Michael, "I want to do a song called Ascension Millennium." I thought it was cool. And Michael went, "Ooh," and they both danced bare chested.
Ooh.
This was on Off the Wall.
You know, this was as a kid. I loved this song.
Right.
It was
Ascension
78
Millennium?
or 79. This album.
79.
I thought this was an amazing song. I had this record. Didn't this sound like a double record, but it was only one record? It would open up to a poster of him.
Would you dance to it as a boy?
No, I wouldn't ride the boogie either, but boy,
No?
would I eat it. I was fucking fishing there with a spoon.
You ate your boogers?
You bet I did. Oh, my God. I was an upper nose wall scraping little punk.
Do you think that, do you think Joe Jackson had anything to do with Ascension Millennium and the
I bet you Michael...
and the production behind it?
You know...
I think that's a Quincy track.
Ascension Millennium?
Yeah.
It sounds like a Quincy
Jack
track.
Klugman. You do it in one take, Sam.
Yeah. We should be listening to Ascension Millennium.
Yeah. Just walk through the house looking for evidence.
Yeah. Yeah, because it does sound like... Yeah, I get not Quincy Jones. Quincy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put together the music.
Yeah, Michael had a lot of good songs.
Yeah, this is probably...
Why'd you make that noise?
This is probably one of the
I'm
best...
going to have to dance.
Oh, shit.
Troy.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, is this Corey Feldman?
No, I'm bad.
You shouldn't play those two songs back to back. That's not fair to Corey. That's not...
His hair's all almost damp, shirtless, just like Michael in the video. That's Michael's hair in You Are Not Alone.
How come his hair is damp but his body is bone dry?
I don't know, but why does he only wash the back of his neck?
I don't know. That's a great
Dry.
point.
Quick towel off.
Yeah. Well, because his entire body and face is dry.
He just dries the back of his neck.
Some chick in her underpants?
Yeah, exactly.
That's how
Fucking
Corey
breath
Feldman...
stinks because she just woke up.
That's right. I wonder what he's going to do today. You think he's... Oh, now she's an angel.
That's a different girl.
Oh, shit.
Got a couple girls there.
Yeah, in a small bedroom.
Well, Corey Feldman's a little man.
Sure is a little fella.
Yeah.
A little guy.
He is.
But you know what?
Was this before
Corey
he got...
Feldman was right. Corey Feldman was telling the fucking truth.
About being stabbed?
We all think he's a little nutty, but about giving those names to the police,
That's right.
Corey Feldman was telling the truth.
Was this video before or after he got pinpricked by the Hollywood police?
This is before.
Stabbed, not pinprick.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
That was
downplay it.
attempted murder.
I'm sorry. You're right. Very weak attempt. This was before Stranger Things.
I auditioned for that part.
Didn't
The guy with the
pan
map,
out,
I
huh?
kept dropping it. I did it wrong. I kept dropping
There
it.
for a reason.
Yeah, it's in the Goonies.
No, I know, but I auditioned
That's
for
why
it.
you didn't get it.
Yeah, the two of them were in the Goonies and
yeah.
they looked at a map in the film.
I didn't
And
realize.
then
Yeah.
one sloth.
But that's not why they did it.
It was specific.
No.
He's trying to find his own little Michael now.
Oh, you're so full of bull sugar.
Who is this, Corey Feldman?
You. So full of bull
Shitty
sugar.
product placement.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Wow, it was good. They probably paid for the video. Outside the pool is a party. All right,
Lot of girls.
Corey's coming through. Corey's coming through. Everybody dances neon. they're holding the cups. The ladies
right.
Can you back up just a little bit?
I can watch this video every day.
Every
And we're
day.
going to. Can you back up? Can you back up? Watch the people holding the cups.
Right.
The empty red cups. They're like, all right, make it a party. Corey's coming through. Corey's coming through.
Well, yeah, they had one
Neon
take.
energy drink.
this
How
little-
funny is that the product they paid for this video?
This little kid with the afro is not a good dancer. I don't
He's
know why
wonderful.
he's doing that. By the way,
Here
they
goes.
did not have one take because they keep doing light flashes to make it look like it's all one
Wait,
shot,
watch
but
this.
it is not.
Neon again. Look at the empty cups. Oh, it's the cameras. Look. Watch her hold the
Oh
drink.
my God, they're so light. The cups are so light.
There's no beverage in the energy drinks.
There's no weight to those cups whatsoever.
No, you're fucking. There's no beverage in the cup.
Do you know how much spillage there would be if there was anything in those cups?
And I guarantee you, because you're not hearing the real sound. There's a fucking PA. Go, Michael's coming. Corey's coming through. Corey's coming through.
No, he wants them to call him Michael on the
I know,
side.
you're right. Call him Michael.
No, today I'm Michael.
Look how bad the lighting is on his face.
Horrible.
There's
He's
nothing.
completely
Oh,
washed
look, the
out.
empty cup. A lot of red cup. Oh, jump! You're late. Jump in the pool. All cups.
Look at, but
And they're all jumping in late as he's walking back in the house.
who do you think looks more tough as a mean guy, Corey or Michael?
As a mean guy?
The mean guy.
I think the kid from Poltergeist looks meaner.
Oh man, these guys are good dancers.
Yeah, the whole thing's a party, rocking. He takes the. Oh, no, don't put the hat on, please.
Who do you know could rock a hat like? Oh, the rope is still attached to one of the hats.
I know it is.
Look at the guy in the back.
I know. I wish it was his. Oh.
He's still got his rope on.
Oh no!
And
Thing,
all
hot
his-
dog. Hot dog has his rope.
All of his steps are off too.
The whole thing's terrible.
That's why I think it's one take.
Hot dog sucks in this video.
Oh now. He's like Chip. Oh now.
I bet it wasn't only one take, but when he would look at the dailies, he would just look at his part.
Yeah, he's
You
like,
know,
no, it
I
looks
look
good.
great.
I think this was a one-take shot.
I think it was
Actually,
too, yeah.
this is a one take.
I'll tell
this
you
is
where it
Scorsese
wasn't.
and Goodfellas.
When he goes outside,
Nice kitchen. It's Anthony's house.
when he
All
goes
right.
when he goes outside, there's a flash of light, in front of the camera that looks like the sun is hitting it.
I didn't
That's
catch
not
it.
that's not
Okay.
real. That's where
He's
they
back.
change
He's had a
shots.
full day.
Good lighting.
I mean, there literally is no lighting.
There's no. It's
inside.
dim.
Yeah.
I can't do this again.
You can't. Why?
I just can't.
Oh, you did it.
Why? Because
You
you're
only
just
got
too
a
busy
minute left.
partying.
How's it gonna end?
Are you just pissed that you couldn't play the kid from the Goonies?
I saw a movie. We'll talk about it after this. I forgot. Wait.
There he is.
Band.
Look at that. That's not. You don't think that's green screen, do you?
Look at him with the goatee in the back. You see that?
I just love that. Like they do the bad green screen thing where the wall doesn't move with the room.
Right.
You know what I mean? The wall moves.
But he's
into-
singing from the audience. He's not even singing on the stage.
No, he isn't. And also, the audience isn't moving.
No, they're not.
It almost looks like it's just a still image of a random arena.
Yeah, it is.
Also, the floor is empty. The seats on the floor have nobody sitting in
It's
them.
like before the concert starts.
Yeah, there's no lighting again.
Yeah.
The stage isn't lit.
It's empty before the stage is.
Oh, the wall came back. And then Corey put his hands up like, how about that?
Goes right to bed. There's a girl in bed. Now she looks the wrong way and they go, turn around. Corey's coming in. Corey's coming in. Turn around.
Corey's
And he
just like
hops
all
in.
of us. He sleeps with no shirt and his pants and belt on.
And
Completely under the covers.
Completely under the covers.
That's how we all do it. Put our head under the
Corey fucks.
covers.
What did you say, Troy?
He said, you know Corey fuck.
He
Corey
does.
loves to fuck.
Corey does fuck.
Corey fucks all the time on the
Corey.
daily.
Yeah, he does fuck.
He's got his angels. His angels love to fuck too.
How could they not?
When you got Corey Feldman there, by the way, we've almost got this Ascension Millennium video to 1 million views. 948,000. Let's keep working on it, folks.
yeah.
Let's keep working on it because
We'll
he
get
deserves
there.
it.
No, they're 52,000.
Oh, that's cool. I never read the caption. He says, here it is, folks, FOLX. It's the Ascension Millennium, Jim. Deal with it. Oh, wow.
It's a good Joe Jackson tribute.
It was.
It was nice.
It's important that we honor the career of the amazing and talented and great father, Joe Jackson.
Absolutely. There's a lot of music in these knuckles.
That's right. That's exactly right. Did you want to say you watched a movie?
I saw Quiet Place.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I didn't love
liked
it, but I did like it. It was very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Do you like the ending?
You know, it was a little too. No, I didn't hate it. I thought they could have gotten to that sooner, and there was a better way to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to blow it for people.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was an interesting premise. I thought it was executed well.
I love the way the one scene that they kept showing the promos for.
Yeah.
I like how that scene played out.
Me
Very
too.
Good. I was surprised.
Yeah. Most movies wouldn't go that far.
So there was some really interesting things about it. It was a very interesting concept for a movie.
The concept is that it's somewhere in a post-apocalyptic world, and
Starts
monsters,
89 days in.
Right, monsters have taken over America or the world, or we don't know. But they can't see, but their hearing is super, 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 super sensitive. So everybody has to walk around not making a sound.
I didn't like that they were barefoot, though. They could have wore shoes in the woods. I know you don't want to crinkle
You make
the
a
leaves.
crinkle of the leaves and the sticks.
Yeah, but you step on something, you scream. Who the fuck is walking at night?
Well, they made a path.
I know, it's sand.
Right. So why would you step on something if you made your sand path?
Because you never know. You still could.
Theoretically, but I mean, if I had to not make a sound at the risk of very sensitive hearing monsters eating me, I would probably walk bare feet in
No,
sand
you
too.
wouldn't. You'd wear those fucking five-toed shoes.
Maybe
You know
they-
those things?
Yeah, like ninja shoes.
Well, here's the thing: a lot of the shoe stores closed because the people who worked in them got eaten by very good hearing monsters.
How about some socks?
They could have worn socks.
But all I could think of the whole movie
Mhm.
was Chip making noise.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, or just doing this when it was quiet. All I could think of was Chip making noise and ruining it and getting everybody killed. But it was very good. There was some really great tension. I didn't love it, but I liked it more. The ending I didn't love, but I didn't hate it.
You know, I had the opportunity to see the original script before it was made, and it's really interesting what Hollywood does. And I don't want to give away too much, but they made a couple of little changes to the original script before they released it that really make it feel more like a mainstream movie.
Yeah.
We'll get more into it when more people have a chance to see it. But did you drop your phone?
Well, Roland just texted me that somebody was in the lobby.
And you got
I
scared?
wanted a picture. No, I just dropped it.
Who was it?
I already got one yesterday.
Jesse?
Mm-hmm.
It's dope. Do you do a Jesse Jackson impression? I thought you did.
Yep.
How does it go?
So, Mark, for people, we got to do this for people. For people, we're not doing this, but people got to do this, people.
I loved it.
You liked it?
I loved it. So yesterday,
yep,
Trump is doing one of his rallies, and I also love that he still does rallies.
I do too, and they're full Fargo.
Right. He was in North Dakota. But I don't think most other presidents do not do rallies. They do speeches and stuff like that, but they won't do campaign rallies after you're already the president.
Well, they want to call them rallies, but they're afraid people won't show up, so they call them speeches.
Well, yeah, but they don't do...
Trump's doing a pep rally.
Right, but they don't do stuff like this generally. What he's doing is he's trying to campaign for other Republicans that are running for office in midterm and stuff like that. And trying to seal his base so he can run again in 2 years. But he gave some interesting shout-outs. We can fast forward about 30 seconds into this clip, Troy Kwan. Very interesting shout-outs at his speech.
On Fox. My pillow. We also have a couple of big supporters. You ever see this guy with the pillows on Fox?
This guy with the...
My pillow guy.
He's reading...
Mike Lindell. Where is Mike?
Do you know what that did for his business?
Oh, my God. He's sitting there. This is what's so funny about it. Who knows how much money he's dumped into the Trump campaign? Probably a lot. Because Mike Lindell with My Pillow is on Fox News all the fucking time.
Being
and
interviewed?
No.
Oh, the commercial.
Only place he runs his commercials.
Okay.
Fox News constantly. He's got his blue dress shirt on. He's got unbuttoned a couple buttons so you can see he's wearing his cross, and he's trying to get people to buy his patented My Pillows.
Where's Bond?
And he just yells about them.
Good for him.
He is the greatest. I have never seen
There he is with the mustache.
so many ads for so long. And you know what? I think he gets them for like peanuts. First of all, he does make a great product, great pillows. I actually used them, believe it or not. But he
got an endorsement from the sitting U.S. president for his fucking pillows. I do believe I used the pillow. Wow.
At a presidential rally, the president is giving a speech, and he breaks in for a 90-second My Pillow read.
That's great.
Amazing. Amazing. Go ahead.
He's been a supporter from day one. And I said, I want you to be my ad buyer because I guarantee you he makes great deals.
Talking about My
I
Pillow
haven't
guy.
asked him yet. Will you be my ad buyer, please, Mike?
Look at that smile on Mike's face.
I don't blame Mike. Anybody would smile, no matter who you are or how much you hate Trump. If he's promoting your product, I'll tell you one thing Trump knows how to do.
Mm-hmm.
Besides be a dick when he wants to be a dick and call people out, he knows how to reward people who he thinks have done right by him.
Oh, yeah.
He knows how to reward people.
He knows how to grease those wheels.
He knows how to grease those wheels. He knows how to say thank you in his own way and like to be appreciative in certain moments. He's not a dumb guy. Anyone thinks he's dumb is misreading him. He's not a dumb guy at all.
Rewind 5 seconds. Because where do you think he goes?
My ad buyer,
he's
please.
done. All right. Ad buyer. He did the Mike Lindell thing.
Sure.
What do you think the next topic is?
North Korea.
Let's see.
Mike. The My Pillow guy.
It's back to My Pillow.
And he's been with us right from the beginning, along with a lot of other folks, actually.
How about I mention for us?
We've had a great journey together, and we are making progress like nobody thought possible. Finally, the person we are all here tonight to support, a special person.
So now he gets back into
Who are they there to support?
Well, whoever the Republican was running.
It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. It was one of those midterm state elections. But he interrupted to do a minute and a half about My Pillow. Is that not amazing?
It's amazing.
Have you seen the My Pillow commercials?
Many times.
Yeah.
Ant does a good impression of him.
I'm not as big a My Pillow fan as Trump is.
I've never used one.
I tried one. Not for me.
What are they stiff or?
I woke up with a headache. Yeah, they're not like stiff. They just like, it's that memory foam stuff, but it's so thick. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not. It's It's not for me.
Travis.
But I lost my mind.
Sure.
When I saw, because first somebody texted me and they were like, he just mentioned the MyPillow guy. And I was like, oh, that's funny that Trump watches enough Fox News that, he's excited that the MyPillow guy is there. But then when I turned it on and I saw that the guy got an endorsement out of the president, I was like, this guy, he's got to be on cloud 9. I don't know where you go from here as Mike Lindell, MyPillow guy. Like, how do you do better than that? He's got to make it into a commercial.
You really don't. Unless he can get Kim Jong-un to use one. Make it the official pillow of North Korea.
Yeah. We know, and what's perfect is he's already figured out his audience. He decided from the beginning he's going to go for Fox News' audience.
Absolutely.
So there's no sort of, I want to stay out of politics. He's now going to be able to get that footage and put it on Fox and put it into a commercial.
Yeah.
I'm
sure Trump wouldn't mind.
No, why would he?
And he'd be excited to hear his name in a commercial for his favorite product.
Right.
Oh, that's me.
And then he'd be able to start going, we sold a lot of pillows, Mike.
Yeah.
You and I, we sold a lot of pillows.
We sold 1 million pillows.
He would like to take credit for selling all the pillows.
I don't blame him.
A lot of pillows.
A lot of pillows.
Pillow sales went up bigly. Bigly.
Didn't they have something like last year? MyPillow, where they got in trouble?
They did.
Yeah, what was it for? Right.
They were doing buy one, get one free, but they would charge you for 2 pillows. Like one pillow.
Call it shipping.
One pillow cost what 2 pillows would have cost, and then they said buy one, get one free. So
that's a terrible deal.
They were just charging you for 2 pillows.
Well, basically, I never think of MyPillow. When I hear it, I swear to God, I'm embarrassed by what I think.
No.
What?
Oh, I hate this.
I don't even know what it's going to be, and I hate it.
Yeah. What do you think of, Jim?
I don't even want to say it.
No, you have to say it. I can see on your face that you're embarrassed.
I am embarrassed. It's my friend when I worked for not Pergamon, I worked for Christoph Silver, and my friend, the guys Lionel and Philippe, were Haitian, and Philippe was very funny. He was a funny dude. I haven't seen him in 30 years, but he said a pile of shit is a pile caca, and that's what I think of every time I hear MyPillow. My peel kicker. I think of my pile of shit.
That's on some real 5th grade shit.
I know, but I literally, because for some reason, my peel kicker has been running through my head every time I've heard that.
That is some.
I don't know why.
That is some real. You are 10 years old.
I don't even know if I'm saying it right. That's how I remember it from years ago. Philippe told me.
It's so funny those things that are funny to you as a little kid.
But
they just
I was
stick.
a little kid. I was fucking started college. I was 20.
Okay, that's a lot.
We were on a packing line.
You thought that was funny when you were 20?
Well, he was just teaching me Haitian dirty words.
I see.
He taught me all these fucking this profanity, and I don't remember how to say.
So how do you say MyPillow?
My peel caca.
Caca.
Peel caca. Yeah.
That's
pile
good
of shit.
stuff.
Shit pile. I think that's how you say it.
Travis, how old were you when you were saying caca?
Like 5.
Oh, okay.
Haitian crew. Wait, caca. Peel. Just not my. Put pile of shit. Not my pile of shit. Let me hear this.
Pil nan caca.
Oh, pil nan caca. Okay, I'm saying it all. Pil nan caca. Okay, pil nan caca. That's probably of.
It's good stuff.
Pile of shit.
Doctor.
What was that? Oh.
That was
Oh, do that again?
Pile of shit.
That's right.
Okay. Hello, you're on the phone, pile of shit.
Dr. X in Mexico City.
Does Trump not know what the hell payola is?
Well, it's not payola. He's just giving a free plug.
Yeah, he's not on the radio, technically. We couldn't. You can give plugs.
Yeah, he's not doing it for product. You're allowed to mention it. You're just not allowed to do it to get free stuff or money.
Right.
I'm waiting for this guy to say, hey, I love Domino's Pizza with extra garlic sauce to see what comes around.
Apparently, you don't know what payola is, sir, because that was not what that was.
Wouldn't that be great if Donald Trump just starts doing live reads and stuff like that, and he's like, hey, can we say something about Domino's Pizza? And just like interrupting his rallies to talk about products.
It's always hot.
Much better than Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is failing miserably. I wonder how much Mike Lindell contributed to that campaign to get that kind of a glowing.
Probably a lot, and I'll bet you that Trump has met him before, and I bet you that Trump has seen his ads so many times.
Oh, yeah.
And they probably say, oh, yeah, this guy put in $20,000 for the campaign. He really likes you. And then Trump just threw him a bone because he likes him.
He's got the White House in MyPillow. Every bedroom you go into, there's MyPillows in that White House. Every bedroom.
Yeah, Trump probably just likes him.
Eric in New Jersey.
Eric.
Hey, this is just a case of Letterman Sammy hating Trump.
That's right.
That's the reason.
That's right.
all. Bye.
All right, take care. Old fucking lib Sammy. I'd rather sleep on a brick than a Trump pillow.
You're helping that guy along because he didn't mention the pillow in the phone call.
Oh, sorry.
You just read it in the description.
Oh.
Yeah, that's.
I was helping him along.
Yeah, you were. You were helping him a little bit.
I was.
Yeah, that's okay.
I like
You're
to help the callers.
You're a helpful guy.
We should break because Chris Shearn is coming in, and then we also have Kevin Farley promoting Frat Pack, which is available on demand and on DVD. I don't know Kevin, but he is a stand-up, I think, right? Oh, yeah, obviously is. He's doing fucking Wise Guys Downtown.
Yep, he's a stand-up. He used to be in a
Lynchburg.
boy band. Yeah, he's Chris Farley's brother, so.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Come back. Wait, hold on.
Check
Hold
your
on.
phone, bitch.
Travis is showing me.
What's your phone say?
Yes, he should.
What was the
Immediately,
question?
Roland should ask him if he can come in.
Who?
If we, he's going to ask if.
The Reverend?
Let's wait 1 second.
Talking about Jesse Jackson?
Yes, of course.
What's he talking about?
Let's just see what he says.
Talking about hitting all those home runs in October?
Sorry, that was meant for Roland.
Yeah, well, he's sending it to me.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing my job right.
Oh,
Yes.
Travis.
Absolutely. He said it's a long shot, but he's going to ask.
Well, let's just wait and see what he said before we go to break. I'll talk to Jesse Jackson.
What are we talking about?
Trump.
Yes.
You a Trump supporter?
Good one.
Thinking Trump. You see that My Pillow thing?
Yeah.
Ask him if he knows what pile of shit is in a
Yes.
different language.
Yeah, oh, Jim Norton.
What if as soon as he walks in, we play that clip of him saying the N-word when he didn't realize the mic was recording?
About Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea?
No.
Okay. Okay, all right.
Wouldn't serve any purpose.
Okay. All right, so we won't then. We won't.
Let's see if he comes. I don't think he's going to come.
I don't think so.
He was
either,
here
but-
yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing because he's not on like the guest list or anything.
You know,
The
tomorrow.
religious channel, maybe, or
Maybe, but I mean, all the guests are usually on that.
That's right.
Email regardless.
well, it's obviously maybe for security reasons they don't.
No, they put big names on.
They,
there.
I'm no, but
That's
he-
just an internal email.
okay.
The tomorrow. We have Bobo coming in here.
Huge show tomorrow.
Yeah, now Bobo, I don't know if it's comedy or music or
I've heard
a
it.
podcast. What is it?
The music.
It's music. He's released an EP,
Yes, he has.
so he's going to come in tomorrow to
You
promote
don't have
that.
the exclusive. We don't have the exclusive.
Well, here's the
It
thing.
was broken on another radio show.
But it wasn't because your show doesn't air until Sunday.
I know, but still, the
Doesn't-
clip's released.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, but not before tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Don't motion to Rob.
Yeah, we can get that out there.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get some clips together. Rob.
I got you.
Don't worry about it, Rob.
Yeah, Rob, you're good.
You're fine.
Chris Shearn just checked in.
All right, well,
Eddie
All right,
Shearn.
so let's bump
Sorry.
this guy and let's
Wait,
get Chris Shearn in here.
Is he coming in?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
You're nodding and putting your thumb up.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if that's. We should check the door.
Check the door.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, open it. Let's see. Roland might be waiting.
Is
Roland's down there.
is Roland or the Reverend outside the door? Yes. He's coming in?
Yeah, we'll make the other guys will wait.
Sam, don't play that audio.
Troy, get the audio ready. Do it. It's Nancy Grace's. Yeah, let's welcome in
Right here, this is Jim Norton.
the Reverend
Hello, how are you, sir?
Jesse Jackson. Welcome.
Good to be with you this morning.
How are you?
Good.
Now, I've seen you. I met you yesterday very, very briefly, and nobody knew that you were coming to the building. So you're in here at Sirius 2 days in a row. So are you promoting something?
Promoting Mark Thompson.
Are you
Not bad, Mark.
Oh, okay. You're just promoting this man. That's very nice of you.
Mark comes on Sirius XM.
So what brings you to Sirius?
Well, we're communicating the current political climate, which is horrendous in so many ways.
Are you pro or anti-Trump?
That's a great question, Jim. That's really.
I'm pro justice,
Oh,
pro fairness, pro inclusion. That speaks for itself.
Is there anything? And I asked. We interviewed Trump once. And I asked him if there was anything about Obama he liked. Was there anything about that you think that Trump has done well?
Me lying in art form. You know, it is striking to me that he has dumbed down our expectations. But quite apart from his maneuvering as he does, when you have Chicago Citizens United, where the rich can invest as much as they want in a given district, Then you have gerrymandering upheld, which means you can draw lines. So in Virginia, they won about 200,000 votes, and yet lost on the flip of the coin.
Okay.
So that's not WikiLeaks, that's Tricky Leaks.
I see. What do you think is the way to combat what's going on with Trump? Because we've watched people recently kind of try to take some of that toxicity, right, that he's brought in and try to hit him back with the same energy. And it's like we're just in this sort of circle of everybody doing what everybody says that they don't want to be doing, and it's not working.
The most fundamental thing one can do is vote in great numbers with passion November the 6th.
I see.
Part of what makes America great is the right to fight for the right. I would urge us not to go down where he is. When Eagles get in the fight with snakes, it's always the Eagles' fault. He shouldn't be down there in the first place.
What was it about Trump that he did that made you go like, I see you, I know what you're doing, this is not right?
Well, he made the move on Barack's birthplace, since Barack was not an American. I had known Trump some years before as a boxing fan. He was a fairly decent guy.
Mm-hmm.
But then when the Central Park Five, these kids were accused of raping a woman, which they did not do, and he said they should be executed. And then when they were set free, he said they should still be executed. That was a sign.
Yeah, that was probably not the best thing that he's done. That was
not the
probably
greatest.
That was probably not the best stance that those guys.
That was a thing. And then, of course, Barack was not an American.
Right.
To discredit him in that way. And I could tell the response of those who did not vote for him, or support Dr. King, or civil rights, they went along with that. Then Charlottesville, when he equated the civil rights marches with the Nazis and the KKK in Charlottesville. And so it just kind of keeps on going.
Does it shock you? Like, what do you attribute the support that he gets to? Does it shock you the amount of support that Trump has based on what you see?
In many ways, the Civil War is not over. After all, the Jefferson Davis South, the Confederate South, never gave up on denying public accommodation, never stopped giving up on denying the right to vote. He tapped into their fears. And the irony is that those in the South who are now so anti-civil rights have been the biggest beneficiaries. You couldn't have the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons behind the cotton curtain. You couldn't have the Dallas Cowboys behind the cotton curtain. You couldn't have South Carolina as the #1 state producing tires behind the cotton curtain. The whole New South economic reconstruction is because civil rights movement had to bring down barriers. And yet when Georgia and Alabama played the big football game, January the 1st, you couldn't have had that behind in the old South because we couldn't have sat nor played nor worked together. And so they have kind of blue economics and red politics. It's strange. Blue economics, they accept the economic growth, and red politics.
And you used to, you marched in the South a lot. How did you meet Martin Luther King Jr.?
When I grew up in Greenville, South Carolina, I was arrested in 1960 trying to use a public library. We were in the wave of civil rights resistance to radical racial segregation. His voice emerged as a minister who had a rationale for why Jim Crow had to end. After all, between 1880 and 1950, 5,000 blacks were lynched, without one indictment. We were driven north as refugees, driven out the South, where we majority of the populations in South Carolina and Alabama, in Arkansas and Mississippi. It was an horrendous place to live in so many ways. And so Dr. King's voice took on new meaning for us as a minister who could articulate the case. I remember coming to Atlanta to speak at Morehouse College, and as I was coming to the airport, he was coming on the way to get his Nobel Peace Prize. Wow, that was a big deal. And he spoke to me, called my name. I'd been in jail in Greensboro, North Carolina, trying to use public accommodations, and he recognized me from having to lead that protest. So he had this acute mind. I think when many people they reduce that I have a dream part. Dr. King finished high school at 15. He finished college at 19. He finished seminary at 22, got a PhD at 26. He's an extremely bright guy.
He was finishing ahead. Yeah, I finished high school at 17, but for different reasons.
Right. You just didn't go back.
No, I just left.
Right.
Yeah, but he didn't wear it as a badge of arrogance, but rather just as using his time well.
And did you know Malcolm X at all?
Did not know Malcolm. I came to meet him one time when Malcolm was out of the city. I met him basically through the book When the Word is Given by Louis Lomax as a disciplined guy. It's hard to compare the two of them because Dr. King's church was right in the belly of the Southern Confederacy, right in the belly of it. And Dr. King used faith to change laws. When Rosa Parks was arrested, the sign above the driver's head read, "Color see from the rear, whites from the front." Those who violate but punished by law. So the bus driver was right, technically, but wrong morally.
He was, but in a legal sense, he was correct.
And what Dr. King would call unjust law. Dr. King, so his major contribution was when he got through, we had ended the humiliation and indignity of back of the bus and all of that. The right to vote and fair housing and in the war in Vietnam. So he used his faith to be an agent for change of laws.
As somebody who lived through as much as you did in the civil rights movement while Vietnam was going on, while all this was happening, racial injustice comes up so often now. How does now compare to then? Because a lot of people would have you believe that it's never been worse than it is now, but what you're describing sounds like a lot worse than now.
There's an attempt to resurrect it now. At that time, racism as a matter of behavior was legal. It's one thing if you do not like me sitting on the front of the bus. Another thing, you have the legal right to make me get up.
Right.
We made that illegal. It's one thing if you do not want me to vote. Another thing, if you deny me the right to vote. That changed. And so that's why when I look at Alabama play Georgia in the big ball game, I think about Lester Maddox with his axe handle saying, "You can't use my restaurant." And George Wallace saying, "Never, never can you come to University of Alabama." So kids, black and white, playing ball together. They're choosing uniform color over skin color, direction over complexion. That's changed. The fact that when the big race was won in Alabama last November, the candidate who was running against Trump and the Confederacy more was Tuscaloosa, Alabama, University of Alabama is. It's one of Wallace's key counties, and Lee County, where Auburn is. So one sees breakthroughs in the South over indignity and indecency. And when we vote our numbers, we have the ability to offset it. Case in point, there are 4 million blacks in the South unregistered, 4 million unregistered. 2.5 million registered who did not vote. High school seniors have been inspired by the violence, the mass killings of it. So there are more 17 to 21 than 71 to 81. So if they in fact vote their hopes and not their fears, you'll have a coalition and voting booth as you have on the athletic field. And to me, that'll be the bright morning of justice when we can vote like we play ball together.
Do you think now, though, too, because a lot of times it seems like so much has changed over the years, people are getting fired and in trouble for saying things. And I was very, very upset at your position when Don Imus said what he said. I was like, why are they trying to get a guy fired for a dumb joke? When somebody does something, is it now that it's like, hey, here's a chance to get this guy out and get somebody else in, maybe somebody who's black in? Or does it become like we think Imus should be fired, or here's a chance to get him out and get somebody in that position?
Well, hateful rhetoric can incite violence, and that's why it's dangerous. Imus looked at the young women at Rutgers and referred to them as being nappy-headed and trying to demean them. He was replaced by Morning Joe, who himself, by definition, is a conservative but a decent guy. Morning Joe is a good show, and he's a very decent guy who is an acknowledged conservative, but he's not a bigot. He's a conservative.
But do you think that it's hateful? Hateful rhetoric is one thing, but do you think that was hateful rhetoric, and he's just one example, or is it just a guy trying to be funny and missing the mark? Like where's the line between, hey, that's truly hateful, and hey, this guy was just trying to be funny and missed the mark?
I can't draw that line. I don't know what it is. I didn't know that some things that used to be funny are not funny anymore. As people come with this sense of dignity. I remember many years ago, a comedian could crack certain jokes on the stage. They'd be funny as people arrive. The joke's always at the expense of the weak.
Mm-hmm.
And in favor of the powerful.
Why aren't those jokes funny anymore?
Because if people assert themselves, they do not accept the fact they're being talked down to look down on.
Did you know Richard Pryor?
I knew him very well.
Did you? What kind of guy was he?
Smart and funny and caring, you know. I remember when Ma Mayblank used to do her jokes, and she would say, "When you name a Chinese child, you drop your dishes, ping, 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 pong." That's not funny anymore. Or they would crack jokes about black women. Not funny anymore.
Well, do you think that's because
they would crack jokes about Native Americans? Not funny anymore. So as people come into a sense of their dignity, they don't want to be the butt of the joke.
Well, Mom's Mabley too. I mean, she was also, coming at a different era. And she was clean. I think it also is what you're trying to do. If you're trying to be funny and you're trying to make someone laugh, even if it's in poor taste, the attempt is to be funny. If you're trying to be hateful, I think there's a very different, because you could be hateful and say it nicely, but you're still being hateful.
Well, it's contextual. It's always contextual.
Do you think people have lost context, like the way social media is and the way we're kind of going after each other? Do you think people look at context the way they should?
But when you make lies acceptable the way the president tells them, and when you incite fear, I mean, in Virginia, we won by 200,000 and lost on the flip of a coin. It's not funny. Hillary won by 3 million votes, 3 million and lost. It's not funny. Something wrong with that.
Well, that's the electoral college thing, and Hillary, I think, thought that.
I mean, she's more familiar with it than anybody.
She was saying, Hillary did say, "Hey, look, the results have to be respected." I think she was worried that she would lose the popular vote and win the electoral, and just the opposite happened.
If you look up Trump on Google, he will say he thinks that the electoral college, he thinks was rigged.
Yeah, he did say that before. Before he did. Well, that was the funny part, is they both said the opposite.
And he benefited from it. And so really what you have with Gore won. Gore and Bush in this dead heat contest. They came down to a state's right as opposed to universal right to vote. And Bush went by 5-3 before they stopped the count. But they're not counted 27,000 votes in the Nevada County. So the loser won and the winner lost. And Hillary, the winner, lost and the loser won. So that is a crack in our system that must end.
What do you think is...
If you actually have a one-person, one-vote democracy, then everybody's vote counts.
Look, I'm all for getting rid of the electoral college.
But we all just kind of have to agree that that's what we're doing,
Yeah,
right?
but then they're worried California and New York will have too much of a say over smaller states. But I'm all for getting rid of it.
Well, you shouldn't be punished because you choose to live in California rather than Arkansas.
Yeah.
That has to do with Confederate law, how you counted people who were enslaved, the 3/5 human business. And so it's not a matter of just numbers, it's a matter of the context, which was slavery.
What do you attribute the division that's going on right now in people to? I mean, I feel like, you look out and the opinions that people have are as sort of divisive and combative as I remember them being.
Well, they are. Much of it has to do with President Trump. I mean, when the leader has the power to set a climate of decency and dignity or barbarity, he sets a climate. When he sets the climate that Rock is not an American citizen, those who didn't vote for him, they accept that proposition, which is not true. When he sets the climate that supporting the Supreme Court that's stacked, it's not true. It should not be so. And the way he has done in North Korea and now Russia, the leader sets the climate. I remember when I was a kid and Kennedy was president, we just felt better about ourselves. The conditions had not changed that much about 63, but we felt better about ourselves.
You felt like you had a guy in the White House who cared and who wanted to make things better.
You could leave the South and go to Ramsey Clark or Bobby Kennedy at the Department of Justice and get justice. You got to go to Jeff Sessions, Jeff Beauregard Sessions, a Confederate journalist, a Confederate.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I find him irritating.
Well, his point, the Voting Rights Act, he said, was an intrusion on the South. An intrusion. You had whole counties of blacks where nobody could vote. He thought the federal government getting involved was an intrusion. These are anti-voting rights.
What do you think? I was going to ask, what do you think about the argument that because so much focus is put on the people like, I don't want to bring up Imus again, but the people that are saying things and the people in entertainment and the people that are coming out there and publicly using words, as opposed to what you're talking about, which is the votes and the laws and the things like that, that it's created a backlash. A lot of people think that because people feel like there's so much punishment going on for improper language, that there's this backlash happening, and that people who disagree with you are showing it in their votes now.
Well, some comedians go countercultural. They express a dignity. Others harass people. And I think that's kind of what it breaks down to. I mean, when someone demeans someone by their race, their religion, their gender, it's just flat out wrong. And when a given disc jockey, a given radio person that has more of a pulpit than the minister does, with such power comes responsibility. You cannot use this platform to spread pain, to spread garbage, to spread hurt. You must choose healing and hope over hurt and hate. Those are choices you have to make. And if you don't do it, people have a right to fight back.
Yeah, we have to wrap up with Reverend Jackson. They told me we only have a few minutes with you, but we'll take a quick break. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
We'd love to have you back in again and really discuss this for a while, because it's the language stuff we talk about all the time. But thank you very much for coming in.
Keep hope alive.
Yes.
Keep hope alive. Thank you very much.
And we'll be right back.
Be right back.
More Jim Norton and Sam Roberts after this. Welcome back to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait.
This is my shit.
I should have talked to him about the Jacksons. Same last name.
His dad was Joe.
Jesse Jackson. Chris Shearn just came in.
Hi, guys.
You know, Jesse Jackson was a last-minute interview. Somebody on Twitter goes, they should have went after him. Look.
I intended to. Jim told me to cool it.
I asked him about Imus because I bashed him in my book. It was only fair that I asked him.
Right.
But he's a very old guy, and he's very, it's like, if he was more combative, but he was just, it's hard to go after somebody who's that.
Also, to be fair, I think most of the people listening only understood half of what he said.
Yeah.
So maybe we did go after him. You don't know what we were saying.
Yeah.
He's connected to the civil rights movement. I mean, you got to have the guy in.
Of course you do.
For the love of God.
I wanted to ask him more Richard Pryor questions, and I wanted to get to Farrakhan. Has he had one fun moment with Farrakhan? And I did not get to that question because he has to go.
By the way, that third voice is Chris Shearn.
Yes.
Or Shearn.
Shearn.
However you
Did
want
I
to
say it
pronounce
wrong? Sorry.
No, the lazy South River, New Jersey way is Shearn.
Oh, but it's Shearn.
It's Shearn.
Shearn. Okay.
Shearn.
And you're on the Yes Network.
Yes.
On the Yes Network.
That is
and
correct.
On the And We're Off podcast.
That's correct.
This is very exciting.
We just started it. Yeah, it is very exciting. For me, it is, Sam. Not so much for you.
I'd say, why would I? I said it's very exciting.
Probably never any wrestling going to be talked about
well, then
on my podcast.
I'll assume it's good then. I don't know if I'll be able to. I may not have time to tune in.
No. And I want to have you on because I'd like to talk, entertainment.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Entertainment. And we can talk about the 95 Yankees.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Did you hear that?
I did.
Well, you should pitch a show where Jim comes on and he goes, because
he can do a Yankeeography on that team.
On that game.
That game, okay.
Yeah, because I'm serious. Like, we had no idea we were going to talk about that. And Jim just starts unleashing all these insane facts,
and
statistics from that one game.
The best part of you guys bringing that stuff up was Chippy Says.
Yeah, of course.
That was the best part.
Are you allowed as a Yes Network guy to be like, Freddie Says was pretty annoying?
I don't think he was. I mean, the old stadium, he was pretty much a fixture at the old stadium. Since 88. I mean, yeah, but
stadium was around longer than 88.
What am I, 15 at that time? So yeah.
Wasn't exactly there in the fucking Mantle era. Where were you in Maris at number 61, a half-full stadium? Where were you? So, yeah, I don't like any of those guys. I don't like any of those.
The fans that make it.
No.
Yeah. Celebrity fans.
No. I don't like the Jet guy, the fireman. I don't like any of the guys.
He was a Dolphin fan.
Was he?
Yeah.
Which
is like the biggest.
Yeah, it's like being a Met Yankee fan.
Yes. You can't root for both.
It's ridiculous.
Who have you interviewed?
Oh, God. On the podcast or?
On both. On the show. You had a lot of those guys.
Oh, God. Jeter, I've talked to him. I've talked to...
Was Jeter nice to you?
Did he sign your photo?
I cannot ask for autographs. It says so on my credential.
Does it really?
Yeah. So.
Wait, when you're interviewing people?
Cannot ask for credential. There was somebody who... I don't know if they work for Yes or the Yankees, if they were an intern or something like that. They down at Tampa at the spring training facility, they actually had a box of balls, and they were waiting in the parking lot. They didn't have a job too long after.
Well, that's
so.
a box of balls and doing it there.
That's ridiculous.
Are you allowed to
Yes.
ask for photos?
A little bit.
Now
Huh?
you're starting to
Photos?
Do I ask for
No,
them?
are you allowed to?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Okay.
So does it actually say on your credential you can't ask for
Well,
autographs?
Yes, it says no autographs on the
Wow.
credential. Yes, and if at the end of an interview my producer takes a picture, then I have a picture.
Yeah, you
but
can
it's-
tweet it out.
Yeah. It's kind of it's like the wedding. What do they call those shots?
Candids?
Candids. Yeah.
Candids.
Thanks,
okay.
Mr. Roberts.
That's right.
Quick
So,
on your feet.
Where did
Last
you interview
professional
Jeter?
broadcaster.
Huh?
Where did you interview?
Oh, in the clubhouse after a game.
Oh,
And-
clubhouse,
and
yeah,
it
it's
was,
more
it was actually after a game that Felix Hernandez of the Mariners in his prime, King Felix, I think he threw a one-hitter, complete
Wow.
game one-hitter. And I went up to him and I said, "Is this just a question of him having his best stuff?" And he goes, "What do you want me to say? It's Felix Hernandez." That was the answer. And I was just like,
He was just saying
okay.
he's great.
Yeah, pretty much. And he was. I mean, they couldn't hit a beach ball if he rolled it into him that day.
Well, they couldn't. The fucking Yankees couldn't have never historically done well against the Mariners. I mean, they have beaten them. They've always sucked on the West Coast trips. They go out there for fucking 10 games. They come back 4-6. Got fucked.
Last year, look at the run they were on. CeCe gets hurt in Anaheim, or Los Angeles of Anaheim, whatever the hell that team wants to call itself. But they go out there, they're on a 7-game winning streak, and they get out of there with a 7-game losing streak. He gets hurt, and then everything goes to hell.
I don't watch anymore at all. CC, I just like him because he's big and fat. But I
like
have
that?
not. Yeah, I like it. He's like a guy. He just
He's-
lives a guy's life.
He's actually one of the best guys in that clubhouse.
He is a nice guy?
Yeah, he keeps everything together. Whenever you ask him to do an interview, he does it. He gets it.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy who flies private all the time? He's making so much. Jonathan's obsessed with him. Cuban guy. I think he's a Yankee now. What he's?
Oh, is that Cespedes on the Mets, or
Is he a Met? The guy he's a big
Cuban
Cuban
bean
player.
indeed.
Well, it's Cespedes or it's Aroldis Chapman, but I don't think Chapman.
Might be him.
Really?
Chapman. Is he making a lot of money? Is he a pitcher?
For a closer, yeah.
I don't know if that's him or not. Jonathan would know his name. I don't remember.
What about him?
I'm just wondering if he's with the Yankees now or not. I thought he was
Oh.
with the Yankees. I could be. I'm trying.
Johnny
to
Brand Muffin.
Yeah. He called in a chip yesterday by mistake.
Oh God.
Yeah, he called me.
He didn't
and
realize.
Didn't realize he was on the radio.
You got trapped?
Oh, he was told. Yeah. And Edgar piped in. It was ugly.
What do you watch off baseball season?
Off baseball, I'm like a junkie on Netflix. Netflix and Amazon Prime. I just crushed Bosch. I mean, it comes out and 2 days later I'm done with it.
I love Jamie Hector.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he is
He's
really
great in that. I'm on right. There goes the cowbell. I just started.
Chippy says, make a homer.
Last night, I just started the new season of Billy Bob Thornton's new one on Amazon
Oh,
Prime.
yeah.
He's the lawyer. I forget the
Goliath.
Goliath. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first season was great, and the first episode of this season was fantastic. So I'm hooked on that now.
I haven't watched that. I haven't watched either of the two shows, Bosch or Goliath.
But you got to get on Bosch. Bosch is great.
Rob, you like every TV show that's ever come out. True or false?
That's true.
Yeah.
But Goliath is really good.
Literally, Rob comes in. He's like, "Hey, Amazon's got a show that's like it's like a ripoff of Stranger Things, but it's not Stranger
Not
Things.
Stranger Things. Black Mirror.
It's like a ripoff of Black Mirror, but it's on Amazon.
Oh, gotta watch it.
pretty
Electric
good.
Dreams.
Pretty good.
Real good.
Electric Dreams.
Electric Dreams. And Goliath is awesome. It's Billy Bob Thornton.
That's literally the review of every show that is on television. Rob
I
goes,
had
pretty good.
I had an
It's
electric
pretty good."
dream about Eartha Kitt once.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, I did.
The Batman, the fucking
Catwoman.
cat lady?
Yes, the Catwoman one. I was just thinking last night, like Yvonne Craig, if there was a moment in time when I knew I was heterosexual, it was when I saw Yvonne Craig in that Batgirl costume.
I never saw her in that.
You never saw
Plus,
her
you
in
wouldn't
that?
have had that moment anyway.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah, you thought wrong.
No, I would have liked her. I would like to have seen her little rump, a little fat vag.
Oh, I'm not. I don't think you're not attracted to women.
My wife, who I got in trouble because the last time I was in here, I was talking about my ex-fiance and I wasn't talking about my wife. So she said, "Why don't you talk about me this time?" I said, "Okay." So my wife, she humors
Don't hit
me.
that, Chris. She's
Stupid fucking blabbermouth cock.
Oh my
That's
God.
inappropriate, dude.
Daddy like.
I hear you. Daddy light.
There it is.
Yeah.
I love it. But she humors me every
Who does?
Halloween. My wife.
My wife.
My wife. Every Halloween.
big clitoris.
Sorry. Every.
Go ahead. Oh, now.
Okay, what the fuck? What is it like? In the last half hour, you have to turn that soundboard on.
I'm just talking.
Just let it go.
What's got you laughing today?
Every Halloween, my wife amuses me, and she dresses up.
Oh, it's sexy. Yeah, Batgirl.
As certain characters.
That's a hot costume, actually.
It is,
That's a
isn't
really
it?
good one.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
Should I tweet that out?
I think so.
Sure,
I
why
don't
not?
think
You
I
can't see
should.
her
I think it's a good idea. I think it's actually a great idea.
Yeah, you can't see her face necessarily. She's
Right,
in
and
a
it's not like
costume.
any of her friends will pick
No.
up on it.
And
it'll be
it's,
not
but
at
it's
all.
not a nasty costume. It's just a regular Batgirl costume.
I'm also a huge Flash Gordon fan. I mean, it's one of my guilty pleasures.
Is it because of the song?
No, it was the cheesy movie. Sam Jones. The song is just an added bonus.
It is.
But Sam Jones, when what's his face, Seth MacFarlane. Somebody told me, one of my late friends at Yes, he passed away. He said, if anybody has to see Ted, it's you. And I said, why? He goes, just trust me, you have to see it. Sam Jones makes an appearance in that movie.
Oh, I know.
And I lost my shit. Lost my shit. Mark Wahlberg's reaction, his character to seeing Sam Jones is me.
Have you always been a superhero fan?
Always.
So this is amazing.
Always.
And I love stories like this. So you grow up
Super Friends was my thing.
superheroes in baseball as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like completely traveled into your life. You do baseball is what you do for a living, you know, reporting on baseball, and you got your wife dressing up like lady superheroes.
There you go.
Like that's the dream. You figured it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Like this Halloween, I'm going for Deadpool. I don't know what she's going to be, but, you know.
She got to be Deadpool's girlfriend, right?
She'll be Batgirl.
She
Should
should
be
be
Batgirl again?
It's not Batgirl. Yeah.
All right.
Deadpool and Batgirl don't go together.
Sure they do.
They're not
doing
even
a
in the same
movie.
company.
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, they're doing a movie.
They're doing a movie with Deadpool and Batgirl?
Yep.
What's the basis?
I don't want to say.
Come on.
No.
Is there a title for it?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Batgirl and Deadpool.
That's the whole title. And Batgirl gets top billing.
Sometimes when I realize there's no humor value, I just step aside.
I just search and it's
There's
just not there. I don't know why you
This-
bring this up.
I stepped
And
aside.
just
There was
did not-
nothing there. I stepped aside. Hey, now we were talking about Michael K.
Yeah.
I don't
Michael
know.
K's got a lot of great opinions.
I like this Sam Roberts.
I heard that on the way in. Was he talking about you?
No,
Yeah,
he was
absolutely
not.
he was. Yes, he was.
He
There's
was
no
talking about this singer.
You fairy.
He was not.
Sam Roberts is a man.
No, he was talking about me.
Well, now I know he's not talking about
That's not true. He was. He absolutely was.
So now, is there a lot of because I know Michael does TV with you.
He does,
but he doesn't do radio with you.
I'm kind of indirectly involved with his radio show. I do TV interstitials, if you will, to
Okay.
get them through their commercial breaks, but on the TV side, not the radio
So
side.
were you there when Don LaGreca got very mad at
Mike Francesa?
I was not.
By the way, he didn't
I
get
was
mad. He
not.
doesn't care.
Oh, he didn't care. Sorry. Yes,
He
but
doesn't care.
he seemed like he had rage.
It's easy to get mad at Mike Francesa.
Do you not like Mike?
Well, I did Mike in the Mad Dog before the Michael K show was on the Yes Network, and at first the relationship was.
my mic on!
There you go. That was a Jim Pierce special.
Is that Michael
out on the island?
Put my mic on!
Right, who's he yelling at?
Jim Pierce, the audio engineer.
Oh, he's right. Put his mic on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just,
He has
Put
to.
my mic on!
give the people his goal. The goal.
There's no mic. What's he gonna do? Whisper? They won't hear him.
Oh God, they'd still hear him. Trust me.
I'm on Francesa's side on that one.
I'm on
Mike's off,
Francesa's
yell.
side on all of them.
But the name of his show is Mike's On.
That's
So-
right. So it should be on.
Oh.
Kevin Farley's outside.
Let's bring him in.
Yeah, we should bring him in.
We're all backed out.
You know Kevin? You know Kevin Farley at all?
I do. I met him in the elevator.
Well, then you're all friends. So this would be great. Kevin Farley's coming in.
Yes, we're a little backed up.
Yes.
There you go.
Welcome,
Hi, how are you, sir?
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Kevin. This is Chris Shearn. You met in
We
the
met in the
elevator.
elevator, yeah.
Yes, you guys are old elevator buds.
We're a little backed up with guests. We had a guest come in that we weren't planning on, so it kind of pushed everybody back a little bit.
I'm glad to be here, man.
Yeah. Well, welcome. Sit down.
Yeah.
We're all fans of your music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Together.
Together. Yes. Yes.
What was the
That
name
was
of
a
your?
while ago.
What
You
was the
plus
name of
me
your
equals
group?
us.
You plus me equals us.
Together.
Oh,
Together.
together
With the
was
number
the-
2.
That was back in 2000, something like that. I was in a band called Together, boy band. We were a MTV show that
spoofed boy bands, and I was the older brother type. I had braces on and stuff like that.
You were an adult at the time.
I was a very 36-year-old man. 36-year-old man in a boy band, at the time, and it was a blast, though. God,
was it like Steel Panther, where it was supposed to be a goof, and then all of a sudden it became real?
It was ballsy of MTV because MTV was making all their money off boy bands, and then they come out with this thing, which is completely goofing on boy bands.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly, right, exactly. So we were surprised that they did it. And then we had a sitcom. They gave us 2 years on a sitcom, and we actually got to tour with Britney Spears. And for a little while,
did you?
Well, what happened was basically we pulled up to like the Verizon Center in L.A., and we were like, there was stages in the parking lot, and we were like, who's going to be on those stages? And they're like, well, that's you guys.
Oh, no.
We were on a stage. We were on basically hay bales.
But it's just so funny because the band, it was just supposed to be like a made-for-TV movie where it's just a goof.
Yeah.
But then it became so popular that they actually had you guys go out and perform?
Yeah.
But they didn't. Did you get to go in and meet Britney, or did they just keep you outside?
They keep us outside.
Oh,
yeah. No. We didn't even get to meet Britney.
Oh, no.
No.
So you're telling people, like, I'm working with Britney Spears, and you're in a fucking bale of hay. That's what happens.
If you were in a boy band, you could have had a shot with her.
That's true.
That would have been a real boy band, yeah.
Sure.
She was with at that time Justin Timberlake, yeah, at those days.
Is that JT now? Is that official?
JT.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
MySpace, JT.
You and I are in a movie together.
Are we?
Yeah, the one with down the river. It was shot up in Connecticut a couple years ago. I forget what it was
Furry
called.
Vengeance?
Oh, yeah. Are you I know which one you mean.
We're both in that film.
Are you? We didn't shoot together.
You guys are such Hollywood.
I missed you by a few days.
You guys are such Hollywood that you don't even remember the names of the movies that you were in.
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Do you live in Chicago, or are you still in L.A.?
No, I just moved to New York now.
Oh, you are?
I was in L.A. for 20 years, and then I thought I'm tired of this, and I'm doing more stand-up now. And the stand-up is better here on the East Coast. So I moved to New York and moved on the. It's great.
What'd you do before that? Before you were doing stand-up and acting, were you like a Second City guy too, or no?
Second City.
You are.
Second City, Improv Olympic, that kind of thing. Yeah, I never did UCB, but I did Second City, Improv Olympic. When I was born in Madison, I moved to Chicago in the mid-'90s and then did all that improv there, like Second City and Improv Olympic, all those guys,
So when Chris becomes, what Chris became on SNL, are you going like, what the fuck? Now I can't do SNL because like you created this amazing shadow.
I never would have gone on I couldn't have. He was such an icon on that show that I would be the dumbest thing I could ever do to go on SNL.
But if you're in Second City, if it's not for him, that's a goal, right?
No, I never really thought of SNL just because I knew once he got on that show, I was like,
it's over.
Oh, he's going to destroy that. He's going to destroy.
You knew.
I knew it right away. Yeah, of course. And I'm like, well, he'll take that whole fucking thing. Oh, can I swear? Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll just go to like a sitcoms or something like that, or do some regular acting. But I wasn't going to touch SNL.
Were you older or younger?
I'm 1 year younger than Chris.
Oh, you're young. Okay. Yeah. Was there any jealousy or no?
No. God, how do you be jealous of that? I mean, you can't really be jealous. He was a freak of nature.
Well, you'd be surprised what I've been jealous. I've been jealous of. Oh my God, yeah. I've been jealous of great things and awful things.
Are there people that just bring
joy? I could never be, even when we were little, I could never be as funny as he was. He was just.
What was that like? I mean,
the funniest guy in the room.
What's that like growing up with Chris Farley? I mean,
well, no, I mean he was insane. It was more insane than he was like
on camera.
Up. Oh God, yeah. Way crazier.
At what point are you like, wow, man? Like you're such a funny guy, and you're getting high all the time. At what point did you notice like this is a problem?
Oh, when he was younger. Yeah, when he was younger in high school, when he first took a drink, wasn't good. Some people just have an allergic thing, and that runs in the Irish. We're all I don't know what it is. The Irish, I don't know what it is. We shouldn't touch alcohol.
No, we shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't. We knew it right away. I mean, the first time he ever had a drink. Bad.
Oh, you can kind of tell something.
In the minute, some people just have a bad reaction.
I get exponentially funnier when I drink. I should have drank before I came here today.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people are. They're lighthearted and fun, and other people are just crashing down shitty.
Yeah. It's also probably extreme personality types where it's like, if we're going to do something, we're going to do it to level 100.
Sure. Chris was the funniest guy with a couple of beers, and the worst guy with like 7 beers or 8 beers.
So there's that line where you're like,
was
we're
he
still
angry
good.
though? Was he angry after?
No, he's never an angry guy. Just like you're like, oh God, what happened? Yeah, it's like all of a sudden the light switches with a lot of addicts and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and something happens, and you're like, wait, this is not how you started out.
Exactly.
And it's not going to go back that night.
No.
It never goes.
It never goes the other way.
Pleasant, horrible. It's back to pleasant.
Yeah,
right.
No, it never goes back to pleasant.
No.
It goes to passing out for 3 days.
Yeah, arrested or passing out. Yeah, it's always bad.
Were you happy with the way the documentary came out?
I did the documentary.
Yeah.
Only because I wanted to straighten the story out. So much stuff has been said about him that I wanted to switch it to like, he wasn't a partier. He had a problem, an addiction problem, but I wanted to, people that worked with him loved him,
Yeah.
So I wanted to just put out a different version of everything.
That was apparent. I mean, everybody wanted to help him.
Yeah, everybody liked him. Everybody loved him. Everybody thought he was a great. But a lot of things that are said after you die, and I'm like, this isn't fair because he's not around.
Right.
So I wanted to try to straighten
What was
it out.
unfair that people said? What did you think
He was a wild, out of control. He was pretty quiet. Kind of a shy guy, and I just thought that people thought he was just out of control all the time. He had a lot of years of sobriety, years of hard work, and years of sobriety. It wasn't just a full, minute to wake up.
Right, sure.
Minute you wake up, when you go to bed, just doing blow and all that. It wasn't like that.
Do you think he had to? He had to do that to be that guy in order to?
I don't think all that hurt that. If he in Tommy Boy, he was totally great, working on all cylinders, and that was his best thing. So no, he didn't need all that. That stuff just hurt him. That stuff just really brought him down instead of bringing him up. He was much better without it.
Do you party at all or no? Do you?
No.
Did you used to stop or did you never?
I used to, of course, and then I'm like, well. Obviously, my blood isn't good. I think there might be something in the family. Yeah, no, God, no. I mean, like I said, I don't know if it is the Irish thing. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, I got a couple uncles. I got a couple, that we can't do it.
You're just not built for it.
Not built for drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Not great with the drink. Not at all.
Yeah, the
Not
Irish
at all.
are not made to casually drink.
No.
Right.
No. You're better off just leaving it alone.
Yeah.
When did you start to get serious about stand-up?
Maybe 5 years ago.
Oh, okay, so pretty
I went
recently.
up to the Comedy Store and just started doing like Sundays and Mondays and that kind of thing. And I just started doing it. And I liked it. It's a challenge and certainly not fun to bomb. But I've learned a lot. It's not like improv. Improv, when you bomb, you got other people with you.
Sure.
So you're like, God, you sucked out there. You can blame it on somebody else.
Yeah.
You can't blame it on anybody when you're in stand-up.
Have you bombed a lot?
I've bombed, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, haven't we all? Maybe, no, I don't know. Yeah, of course.
I did stand up for 3 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you?
Let me amend that. I tried stand up for 3 years.
Yeah.
No one was giving me a microphone, so I decided to take one myself. And
Yeah.
following Jesse Jackson was kind of like that time at Rascals in Ocean County, New Jersey, where I went to do an open mic on a Wednesday night, and the headliner just decided to show up to sharpen up his routine.
Sure.
And Bobby Gonzalez, I'll never forget it. He was the MC. Just goes, and I said, "Fuck."
Wait, the headliner for Rascals West Orange. Who was it?
Oh God, Jackson something. I don't remember his last
Jesse?
name. No, not Jesse Jackson.
Chippy Jackson?
Yeah. Wait. Jackson. Oh,
No,
doesn't
but
matter.
I performed in front of 2 people at a dive bar, and
Oh, yeah.
with no one even looking at you, or doing a 5-minute routine. Even 5 minutes.
That's tough to
feels
bomb
like
in
a
front
half
of
hour.
It's tough to bomb in front of 2 people.
But
It
it's
seems
not
like
even-
you should be able to win over the
You're not
2.
even bombing
Oh, yeah.
when they're not paying attention to you.
Right.
Even
That's
killing.
actually worse than a bigger crowd. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even feel good when you do well in front of 2 people. Like, even if you kill, you're like, so what?
Right.
What did I accomplish
Like,
here?
what does
deal.
that mean? Exactly.
2 people
Hey,
feel
you
bad
2
for me.
guys, go tell everybody I killed.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they both brought 2 friends, you're left with like what?
Go tell everyone you see that I killed tonight.
It really is the worst. Dangerfields would do that sometimes. You'd have to do the show.
Oh, I've done Dangerfield.
That's a rough one.
It used to be such a great. I remember back in the day going to Dangerfields, and
Sure.
it was a hot club. Obviously, Rodney was alive and all that, but man, it was good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
worked there a lot over the years, and what happened was they stopped. Like no matter what people did in the audience, they wouldn't like back the comics. So I kind of like. I just stopped for that reason. Like I like the guys who work there. I like the staff. But when they wouldn't tell people to shut the fuck up who were being
Yeah.
obnoxious, I'm like, what am I put myself through that for?
Right, exactly. We don't police the crowd or anything like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like hecklers, I've gotten better at, just because sometimes I like a good heckler. Once in a while, I'm like, I hope that they heckle me, then I can kind of go off my act and maybe lose my shit a little bit, which is fine.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, which is I don't mind, but then when it gets out of hand, then it's awful.
I
Like
let
5 or 10 guys.
The best heckler handle ever was Jake LaMotta, De Niro and Raging Bull. He forced me to make a comeback. Fuck you. That's the most honest thing a comedian's ever said. He broke down the process. You're going to force me to, hey, don't bother me. I'm trying to do my routine. That's what every comedian wants to say. We don't want to be witty. We want to go, don't bother me. I'm trying to do my routine.
I love it when they snap like that. I have seen a few stand-ups lose it on stage and snap.
Michael Richards.
Yeah.
Well, that was the
Absolutely.
best one. Yeah, that
Sure.
was the best
Handled
one.
it well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just saw the inner fun. He just came across like a fun guy.
Yeah, I've said those exact same things, but they were Asian and white people. People are like, what are you doing? That's just the guy who couldn't handle hecklers.
It's what Seinfeld said. And, it was an episode. It was an entire episode of the show where, do you want me to go to your place of employment and heckle you? And I think he
Yeah.
did in that episode.
Did he?
Yeah.
It
He
does-
went down to her line of work and he started heckling her.
Heckling her at her job.
Yeah, it's funny.
Seeing comedians lose their shit, though, it reminds you why stand-up is special. It reminds you that it's this live thing that's happening right now and only right now, and at some point, somebody could completely lose their shit.
I think stand-up has invited the heckler in. I think because there's a whole thing about crowd work. When you're doing like improv, the audience is pretty much, they're part of the show, so they're kind of nervous about saying something dumb or suggesting something dumb, so they're pretty behaved. But then stand-up has invited this whole drunken, and of course there's drinking, and then, I don't know, and then the crowd work and that kind of thing. So
It's
this is never
humanizing.
going to end.
It's humanizing, too. The idea of a guy in a microphone is like, well, I can talk. I'm a guy.
Yeah.
If I had a microphone. So if you think you're funny, you can sit there in the audience and be like, well, I'm funnier than you.
Yeah.
And start firing stuff
Yeah.
at him. Whereas if you're seeing a band or something, you're like, I don't know how to play guitar.
And plus,
so.
no one will hear you.
You know,
because it's music.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Once in a while they yell at the banjo and the band will stop playing because they're doing something annoying. But most people just scream at the band and no one hears you.
And nobody hears, which they have a guitar, which I wish I had a guitar.
So do I.
I wish I could play the guitar on stage, and I would just drown out everybody.
No, I'd handle it like that one guy and break it over someone's head. That famous video.
I love it.
There's
And then
nothing better.
He's
It
looking
is
at the
the
crowd
best.
like he's justifying it. Like, well,
Yeah.
she said that, he said that.
He smashed
I gotta
You can't
go.
for me. That was uncalled for.
He smashed it over her head.
Kevin, did you ever lose it? Did you ever lose it on a heckler?
Well, yeah. I mean, but I try to be funny while I'm losing it. If I just lose it, like snap, then it's not good. But I've tried to be funny
So
while
you have
I'm
to lose it
snapping.
and contain.
Yeah, which I'm pretty good at anyway, But yes, I'm angry, but I try to be funny. I try to work in a few jokes so that they go, is he joking or is he going to hurt us?
Right.
So I...
And they don't know how close you are to actually hurting.
Yes.
Yeah, and they think it's a joke.
I handle it like Tom Hanks in Punchline. That was the best way to handle it as a comedian, I think.
We're out of show.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah, we are.
That's it?
That's it. Frat Pack is your
Frat
movie.
Pack, yeah.
That's available on demand and DVD right now.
Yeah.
You're also, if you want to see Kevin do stand-up, you're going to be at Wise Guys in Salt Lake City, July 6th and 7th. Virginia, July 20th, 21st. Buffalo, August 17th through 19th, and so on. KevinFarleyOfficial.com is the website. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
And thank
Thanks,
you,
guys.
Chris, who can be seen on the Yes Network. What are you on?
Tomorrow night, Yankees Red Sox. I have the batting practice show. Saturday, I'm at the stadium filling in for our clubhouse reporter, and Sunday, I'm back in studio.
And check out the And We're Off podcast.
Thank you,
Chris
Sam.
Shearn's new fabulous podcast where he's going to talk to Jim Norton, but not Sam Roberts on
That's
it.
the way it should be. Entertainment.
Jim?
That's just gigs. Go to my website. I got two in Montreal for the festival.
Just so over it.
Yeah, man. Fucking Cleveland in August and the 2 chip things in September. Boston will be sold out. There's probably about 20 tickets left.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you.
This has been Jim Norton and Sam Roberts. To download today's show or listen on demand anytime, get the SiriusXM app or go to SiriusXM.com/on-demand. Follow Jim Norton and Sam Roberts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Jim and Sam Show. Listen every morning, live starting at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific. See you then.
Oops, I think our time is up. Bye-bye.